Yo! Salute, 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 salute. Oh, I was just waiting for you guys to marinate how bad the Knicks have been doing, losing to the Phoenix Suns this past Friday. Yeah. Things are kind of poor right now. Josh Hart is coming back, but damn, man, a lot of things I've been saying, man, it's starting to ring true. It's interesting. A lot of people, poo-poo what I've said before about this team, about Cat, guys of that nature. Cat's gonna be this, Cat's gonna be that. Okay, no problem. No doubt. Word up. Word up, word up, word up. As this thing is not even still on the freaking Eagles game. Eagles 49ers. Some good matchups today, man. That the hell's happening? That That Jaguars Bills game was good, and then um, the freaking Bears Packers game that was amazing. Look at this. God pay me if you want free advertising. Um, that Bears Packers game was amazing. That was probably one of the best playoff games I've watched in some while, man. But here the Knicks are against the Blazers, 19-20 Blazers, man. The New York Knicks. Oh man, I'm not laughing at Knicks pain. It's just when I talk, what am I? I'm a stumbling, bumbling fool. I'm an idiot. The hell do I know about Cat being soft? You can't depend on this guy's a number two player. What the hell do I know? I don't know, ish. Now you got to run more pick and roll for Mikal Bridges. Have him as a secondary ball handler. There's no disrespect to nobody. Now I'm seeing people post up, oh, they got to run the offense through through Mikal Bridges. Mikal Bridges, he has some good defenders. I've been saying that. I'm not saying I'm better or speaking over that I'm quicker to the stuff than other people, but it's like, all right. When I talk, I have people saying, I don't want to say any names, but people said, yo, all you do is just scream into the mic. That basically I'm just like some idiot blowhard that just say this crap just to, oh, you hit the three. Ah! Okay, fair enough. Now, some of the same people, those people are praising or saying the same things I said months ago. Got you. As if I don't watch the film. It's all right, man. Let me chill out, man. Let me have fun. My Manchester United lost as well, too. Terrible, terrible loss to the bum-ass Brighton. Abidjan Dobbs, whatever the freaking clutch, stupid-ass team. But here we are, man. New York Knicks. In the throes of some struggles. What are we, 1-5 in the last 6? Since coming off the win, the cup win. Josh Hart be back tonight, but damn, we needed Josh to give us heart. No pun intended with the name. Damn, that's crazy, Shan. That's crazy. We needed Josh Hart to come back so guys can hustle for the basketball. Mikal Bridges letting the ball just roll out of bounds. Didn't even get to roll out of bounds. He could have just grabbed the basketball. That looked mad oily and nasty on the what's the name? I apologize. I needed to shave or something. I had to grow my mustache back or something. That was nasty work what I was doing. I apologize, bro. Nasty work what I was doing. But we'll see today. Let me just make a few bets. Have a little fun. Life is lifing. You know what I'm saying, man? You know what I mean? Not a mean. When I talk, man. When I talk, it's just, what's this bumbling idiot talking about? What does he know? It's cool. It's all love, man. It's all love. Let me make the damn bet. All right, we good. Starting tonight, didn't have Shaden Sharp, Danny Klingen, Chumani, Kamara. Did I say Shaden Sharp already? Didn't have Dia versus Josh Hart, Brunson, Cat, Mikaels, OG Anunoby. I was just, And Mike Brown. Y'all said Mike Brown was that guy. Y'all said Mike Brown was the guy that was going to carry us to the championship. Okay, show me the level. I've been saying this for how long? Show me the levels. If you're a great coach, you're supposed to show me levels that lead me to a championship. Steve Kerr comes into the Warriors, what they do. Triangle, motion offense. A lot of off-ball offense you learn from both the Bulls and the Spurs as an assistant coach. You bring in Phil Jackson, triangle. You bring in, obviously, Popovich. But Popovich, they weren't in championship level before Popovich, but you know what I mean. Right? Even the Bulls were in championship level team, but they had Michael Jordan who was giving you 35, 8 and 8, something stupid like that, right? 33, 8 and 8, whatever it is before your man Phil Jackson came in. Show me the levels. Obviously, SGA is the offense, but like I said, everybody on that team can run, defend, hit the three. Run, defend, hit the three. They've had young players like that. Pokasevsky. They had young players. It just didn't fit what they want to run. So they drafted. Well, they had a bunch of draft picks, right? They built from there. But we'll see, man. Sometimes you talk about these things and it's like, not say I do is just for a big following, but it's like when people poo-poo what you say, and it's like, man, what do you know? It's like, okay, I just watch film. I go by what I see. I try to see what other coaches, what other experts, people played the game, people are talking about, and I'm like, all right, I tied two and two together. Okay, that makes sense. This makes sense. Blah 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 blah. So it is what it is, man. Sometimes you just get a little tired of being shat on, like you don't know what you're talking about. It's like, all right, cool. Sorry. It's all love, man. God is love, man. Inshallah, the Knicks do better. That's all. I just want to see a championship. I don't want to sit up here and talk about the bad things the Knicks are doing. But damn, you right. You right. You be right sometimes, though. Be like, man, son. You know what I mean? Not a mod. Wait, where the hell is... What? Wait a minute. What? I just started. I'm sorry, y'all. My bad. I got caught off guard by something. Sudo in the chat, man. God bless. God bless. As Danny Avdija kicks it out all the way to Kamar for the three that misses. Rebound. OG throws an outlet pass out to Josh Hart's come back from the ankle injury. He stops, kicks it out to Macau. Needs to hit a damn three. And that misses. Rebound. Kamara. As Danny Avdija brings the ball. A lot of people complain about Danny Avdija's generational whistle. Yeah, solid play, shoots three from the wing, and that's off top of the that's good. Hey, man. Hey. This is the grounds of where your man... Oh, by the way, Drew Holiday is also healthy tonight as well, too. Because, of course, Drew Holiday, who's been out, for like months or something like that, is healthy. Of course he is. I'm telling you, there's something in the league where they're paying these guys to play against the Knicks. It has to be a bonus, something. Kick out to Cat, all the way out to OG, wide open three from the corner. And that's good. Knicks tied. OG Anunoby finally hitting some damn shots. $40 million per. Now, I'm not trying to count your pockets, but golly, OG Anunoby has been disappointed on the offensive end. But what is new? Shaden Sharp drives baseline. Good defense by Brunson and make him pick a Drew. Don't foul him, but then Brunson allows him open. Drew Holiday, he misses that wide open layup. Why does Drew Holiday look bigger? Brunson drives. Get taken by Brunson. Should be a foul. He's not going to get it, but Cat with the putback. No, yeah, Cat with the putback. My bad. Good hustle by Cat. Whoa, Cat is hustling to the basket? Amazing. Wow. Seinfeld voice. As Kamar goes up, gets stripped. Cat on the Brunson on the break, throws it out to Macau, almost throws it away, and they might throw it away. Danny Avdija comes down with the ball. Knicks on the break, 2-on-1. As Kamar, Shaden Sharp gets the alley-oop from your man Danny Avdija because the Knicks cannot run a damn simple fast break opportunity. I mean, it's the Knicks. We are the New York Knicks. Dumbasses. Josh Hart for the three to top near top key. That's good. Josh Hart. Whoa. Why Josh Hart be the one that carried this team back to some type of, I don't say winning streak, some type of winning ways, man. As Knicks doubling, Cat got to get back to wherever the hell he has. They throw it away. Macau Bridges on the fast break and Shaden Sharp gets stripped. And now he's fumbling and bumbling. Drew Holiday kicks it out. Kamar for another three in the corner, and that's good. Thank you, Macau Bridges. You have no idea how to run a fast break. Josh Hart. Looking like he's back from... Shoot that three! You wide open, Josh. This Cat gets the foul. Josh, you have to shoot. You just hit a three, bro. You just hit a three. I'm bugging out. That's not Drew Holiday. That's Sissoko. I said, yo, this dude looks a lot tall. Why am I thinking that's Drew Holiday playing? Well, I'm being mad racist just because they dark skinned and got the same haircut. That's crazy. I apologize, y'all. This
is a sick Negro.
I apologize, yo. I'm a sick piece of crap. Cat still sucks, of course. Josh, thank you. Shoot that three top of key. That's misses. Rebound. I take the shot. At this point, I don't care if you miss. It's a good shot. You can make those. You hit your first one. You're 1 for 2. Shoot those damn threes. Danny Avdija using a screen. Got Brunson on him. Brunson versus Danny Avdija tries to get the crossover. Kicks out and throws it away. Good defense by Brunson. Almost a dangerous play by OG just because he was kind of shading a little bit far from me. The big games are stupid. Love every Yeah, that was a great game, man. I don't care for the Bears. I don't care for the Packers. That was a great game, bro. Sheesh. And the Bears been doing this all season. So this is my brother Brandon, man, because he watches the Bears a lot more than I did. Josh for another 3 near the wing, and that's good. Thank you, Josh. Thank you. Oh, my brother Jim Moore, Bakoots, my guy, man. Salute my guys. Macabre Bridges getting screened off against Shannon Sharp. Brunson versus Sissoko. Shoot 3 near the corner. That misses. Rebound. Josh looking better than everybody else in this court right now. Josh driving. Gathers nice take versus Klingon, and that's good. Josh Hart already with 8 points. Back like Cook Crack versus this freaking Blazers. Knicks looking for some type of answers on offense. Some semblance of consistency for somebody. Not named Jalen Brunson. Shannon Sharp trying to catch Brunson. Shoots a 3 versus Brunson. That misses. Good deep shot. Brunson again. Josh on a fast break. Throws it out to Brunson. That should have been a kickball, but it hit off his leg. Cat is he's not going to block that. Cat's not going to jump for that. He's wide. Cat saw the alley-oop coming a mile away. He was not even going to try to challenge that. Brunson pushes off. No bueno. Nice pass to OG. Goes up against Klingon and misses the shot. Good deep spot Klingon. It looks like he maybe got kicked in the gonads. Then have Dia trying to get the alley-oop back out all the way out to Kamara. Good defense by Brunson and hold his for it. Josh trying to get the steal. Kamara goes up against Brunson, and they call a cheap foul on Brunson. How? When Kamara's throwing all the contact. All the contact. Damn, I want to watch this damn Eagles game, though. Freaking Mike Brown. AJ Brown and Sirianni? Sirianni? What his damn name is? Fighting a little bit, bro. That is crazy. That's crazy. But Sirianni got to chill out, bro, because you talking a grown-ass football players who benching 400 pounds, son. Man, I will body you, bro. I will body you. How the hell you get in my face, bro? You're not supposed to show up your plays, man. If you mess up, you mess up. You talk to him behind the scenes. You talk to him in the locker room, bro. You don't try to show him up because he missed the throw. Man, I break you, so you out of your mind. End up getting paid. Josh comes to the bench. He's having a solid game so far. Good attacking the basket. McBride comes in. And again, Josh has been, looks like that ankle injury is, even though ankle injuries don't ever fully heal, Josh is looking spry out there with a rebound, 8 points, only 1 turnover. But he's 3-4 from the field, 2 for 2 from outside. Probably could have taken at least 1 more 3. Macabre Bridges versus Klingon. He drives baseline. Nice take by... Oh my gosh, what a take by Macabre Bridges. Driving baseline, and it could have got the dunk. He just laid it up against Klingon, who could even challenge it. That was so quick by Macabre. That's probably the quickest finish I've seen by Macabre Bridges. With a defender on him. That was, man, you have to keep abusing that. Look at the angle he took, too. Because if Klingon tries to contest that, by the time he got up, pushed up by Shaden Sharp, good defense by Macabre Bridges. Macabre on the fast break. Kicks out to Brunson near the corner. Shoots a 3 in transition. Inshallah. I'm never going back as the Blazers call a timeout. Shit like that. Start off hot. Inshallah, I'm never going back. What the hell? Yo, Macabre Bridges might be one of the most annoying players in the league, bro. He could be doing that. Not say he's going to be attacking players all the time, 1v1. But when you get switched into a big, he needs to take more of those opportunities, bro. He's slick enough to be able to finish like that constantly. When you drive base, you got to step against the big. Got to abuse that. But again, the ball's moving around. Good enough, man. Again, it's the closeout, dribble drive closeout offense right now. Even though Josh has anointed the Knicks with 2 good, solid 3-point shots from the outside, but we'll see. Hey, I'm waiting for Mike Brown to show me the levels to this offense, man. Talk about this crap all the time. Show me levels, bro. He's supposed to be the guy that's supposed to come in and change things. Change it up. And I'm going to keep talking about this because you know why? Someone's going to say the same thing I'm saying. And people are like, well, Gmo. No, I'm saying it right now. And I'm going to say it on the weekly. I'm going to say it on the live. I'm going to say it like I've said before. I need to see levels. This offense lacks levels. It is not just a Brunson thing. It is what it is, not what it could have been. So join the chat, man. God bless. On a Sunday, I know you guys are all watching the games, man. Great games, man. Great games. Who else? We got the Steelers next. Steelers. Is it Steelers Chargers? Am I bugging out? Steelers. I'm sorry, Steelers Texans. That's tomorrow, by the way. Which I don't like. I like them all being on a Sunday. I don't like any games spilling out to the. I don't like them spilling out to the next week. Even though Sunday is the next week, but you know what I mean, to the work week. Let me say. I don't like that. But you got Chargers Patriots tonight. Let's go Chargers. F the Patriots, boy. Yeah, boy. Broke generational curses with my cursive. I do not want to see nothing good for the Patriots. Nothing good for the Patriots. Even though I can't lie, bro. Your man is nice. Drake May. I did not know Drake May was going to be this nice, bro. He can ball, man. He's a damn good player. Starting to chat, man. God bless. She bless. Hold up, let's get back to the game. The New York Knicks right now up by 6. So a solid start by Josh Hart. Why is this not working? As Kamara got paid this year. Oh, slipped by the same day. D trying to drive on McBride. Good defense. His OG went crash to the ground. OG got Miles McBride all the way out there. Cat got attacked. Didn't have D. He does. Goes up. Good defense by the Patriots, by the Blazers. The Cat had an angle to shoot that shot. Good defense by McBride. A contested 3. He still hit the 3 right in front of McBride's face. Tough shot. Tough shot. Not much you can do there. People keep talking about setting up Cat. Well, how about this? How about Cat start low in the post? Look how high Cat is. So that last shot that Cat took, right? He had a spot versus he had a look as Brunson shoots contested 3 from the wing. That's a tough shot. If you take, you better make it. That was not a good shot. But see how high Cat is, right? You got Danny FD on you. You should be in a low post. So when they try to send a doubles at you, it's a lot more obvious. Look at this wide open alley-oop. Knicks don't contest it. Of course they don't. Be lower in the post. Of course, Robert Williams coming back from injury. This guy's been injured for basically the last 3 years, but of course he comes back. And he's going to be injured tomorrow. Same thing with Drew High. He's going to be injured tomorrow. So it's just something is up. Catch just 3 in the top of the key, and he makes that shot. Thank God. Now he's going to be a little bit motivated to play the rest of the aspects of basketball. Knicks up by 7. Take that back. Danny FD driving. He's going to get the foul. Of course he does. Danny FD has a generational whistle. The guy's a generational whistle, bro. Takes play up versus Klingon. Daddy makes the first shot. Jalen Hudson. Look at this. Get all the calls, man. Mitchell Robinson comes into the game for Cat. Thank God. Cat out 531, has 3 points. But this is what I'm talking about, man. Why would you start up high up there? You got Danny FD on you. You should be trying to start lower. When if they throw the double at you, you have somebody cutting, you have somebody outside on a lift from the corner to the wing. So many more options. That opens up the offense. OG fakes a shot, he drives, kicks out to McBride for the 3 in the top of the key. That misses rebound. Mitchell almost got caught for the foul. Rebound, Robert Williams. Kamara. Robert Williams not going to shoot it. Now they got Brunson, Robert Williams. Probably not the worst of matches. McBride helping out. McBride got to be careful. Now they switch. This is a zone? No, it can't be a zone. Kamara kicks out to... who the hell is that? Nice pass. Robert Williams down low. He gets the hook. In the paint. That's a tough shot. A tough play, man. Good play by the Blazers. Knicks up by 3. As Diawara's in the game. Now he's getting love. This is what I'm talking about. This is okay. I know I want Diawara to be playing because the defense 3 and D is OG comes around. Nice dunk by OG and Anunoby. Blazers help defense went asleep. The tag defense went asleep as OG literally just dribbles around, ring around the Rosie type is. And that's Caleb Love, my bad from UNC. Is a Danny FD step back 3 and that misses rebound. Diawara. Diawara, OG, McBride, Brunson, and Mitch Robinson. Diawara, gotta look up. You driving too linear. Hands off to McBride. McBride drives to the basket. Spins on Caleb Love. Back out to Diawara. Diawara, all the way out to OG Anunoby. Brunson's in a corner. OG drives with a screen for Mitch Robinson. Throws the alley-oop for Mitch. What a play by OG Anunoby. Mitch Robinson gets his first points of the game. 28-21. Good ball move by the Knicks. OG. The three buys at Caleb Love, and that's a tough shot. Caleb Love, who spent 8 years in college. I'm joking. Knicks up by 4. Blazers are right back. Shooting well from outside. Oh, yeah. Diawara back to McBride for 3 near the wing. That misses. Rebound. Williams. Kamar versus McBride. Kamar gets another screen by Robert Williams. They play under the screen. Hand up to Denny Avdia. Denny Avdia versus Mitch Robinson. Switch back to McBride. McBride trying to guard it. Good defense. Keep your feet. And he gets a tough shot. What the hell? Gets a gratuitous bounce off the backboard. Now Brunson gets the ball, but it kicks out to McBride. Brunson playing largely off the ball this quarter. Brunson all the way out to Diawara. Diawara back out to Brunson. See, he's passing players. They can't really create, but they're not even trying to. McBride, OG pushes and they call offensive foul on OG, who I don't even know how you call that foul. He's driving, ain't like he barged into him with a shoulder. He's driving, the guy just moves back. It doesn't even matter, bro. Caleb Love draws a foul on OG. They lower his shoulder. I'm telling you, bro, Knicks is something's up, bro. James Dolan. It's not until James Dolan sells it to like Jeff Bezos or something like that Knicks will get normal calls. It's ridiculous. Got all this phlegm. Oh. So in the chat, man, I apologize. Ignoring you people, man. Salute. Said OG's release so zesty. Oh gosh, why is my computer's good? All right. Yeah, back and forth affair. Knicks. I mean, Josh can be, even though I think they said there's no minutes restriction for Josh. Let's be honest. I mean, he came out relatively quickly. So we'll see. But again, Josh gives his team life, bro. And they keep sagging off. They keep hitting the big on him. He's gonna let him abuse you. And not let him abuse you, but hey, let Josh take those threes from outside. Want to keep playing stupid? I guess up to Josh to punish these guys. Overall, the Knicks offense isn't the worst right now, but even though I'm still not seeing these levels by your boy, where Ace and the crew are. Hey, Ace, I have no idea what Ace is, man. Ace is living life, probably robbing somebody. Nick, all these guys, they have families, man. All these people have families, bro. After the vid, COVID, man, things have changed, bro. People got to go back to work. People have lives, man. Things are just different. But we're here, bro. We're still here. As they're talking to Cat's doing some trivia question crap. Hey, Cat, when's the next time you be reliable as a number 2 player? Sitting at the end of the bench. I mean, granted, he's not at the end of the bench. Let me take that back. He's sitting in the middle of the bench because the players who actually play right now got to sit there. So let me chill out. I don't want to go too crazy on Cat, man. But just watch this dude, bro. And it's just you just get just bad body language vibe. Ugh. As Knicks come down with another good steal. Josh back in the game, back inside McBride. McBride back out to Josh, dangerous pass. Odion McCall for the three, contested near the corner, and that misses after bouncing around the rim. On those ones, I would like to see McCall Bridges just hezzy with that. Fake the shot. Because they overplayed that shot. They know you want to shoot. As nice pass to Klingon from Sissoko. CD Sissoko. That's not CD Sissoko. My bad. That's CD Sissoko. Who am I thinking of? G League. I think he was on the Wolves. Who am I thinking of? A three by Josh, and that misses. Rebound. CD. Who am I thinking of, bro? I think he's on the Wolves. What am I thinking? Lefty. Damn. It's Shaden Sharp versus Mikal Bridges. Spin move. Fadeaway jumper. That's a tough shot by Shaden Sharp. And the Blazers are up by 2, 30-28. And the Blazers are a tough team, man. They've had some solid games this season. So against some of the better teams in the league. Brunson for a three deep from the top of the key. That misses. Rebound. Mikhail saves it. Somehow gets out to Brunson. Brunson fakes a shot against Klingon. Tries to catch him on the hezzy. Klingon not really moving. Kick out to Mikhail. Drives. Throws up the floater. Contestant. That's good. Good take by Mikal Bridges. Find your spots on the floor. It's the most important. Most important. Don't need you to try to be something you're not. But you got to take spots. Good defense by the Knicks as Mitchell Robinson comes down with the deflection. Or steal. I don't know what the hell that was. Brunson. Oh, McBride in a corner. That's going to miss. Rebound. Mikhail's for the layup, and it's good. Mikhail's getting it started in the first quarter. Mikhail's already has 6 points. Shaden Sharp shoots another mid-range jumper. That's a tough shot. Get into your spots on the floor. Get to that pinch and hit that shot, bro. All that dribbling. Needs dribbling don't mean nothing. Josh Hart drives. There against Blizzak. He had Brunson in the court. I don't know why he didn't pass that shot. Caleb Love tries to throw the alley-oop to Shaden, and he gets a ridiculous alley-oop. Sheesh. 34-32. There's 26 seconds left to go in the game. Oh, whoa. In the quarter. I might have saying the right. What's the name, bro? In the game? Is Mitchell Robinson didn't get called for no foul. And Mitchell Robinson in the wrong, what they call here? Foul? It's an ill-advised shot by Josh. I don't know why he took that. Nice pass to Mikal Bridges on the out-of-bounds play. He even caught me off guard. Sheesh. Explain some good defense. Shaden Sharp to try to get him to get the ball out of his hands. Good Cat with the double. Thank you. Wow, Cat is finally not playing a drop back. And that's the final shot of quarter. Cat's not playing drop back. Oh, my gosh. The Lord is beautiful. The Lord is righteous. It's glorious. This bum-ass Cat is no longer playing drop back, at least in the beginning of games. Amazing. Freaking bum. Game is tied right now, 34-all. Neither team's playing good defense. Even though, according to everybody I've talked to, all the people said that Mike Brown is supposed to be defensive coach. I don't know basketball, so I have to ask people. Can Mike Brown teach up, play good basketball defense? That's what they said. So, is what it is. But the first quarter, the Knicks are shooting 54% from the field, 46% from three. 6 for 13. No foul shots, by the way. 10 rebounds, 7 assists, 4 steals. Compared to the Blazers, 10 rebounds, 9 assists, 3 steals. I don't know, I mentioned the steals, but it has been several turnovers. This game's bully season been a little bit sloppy. A little on the hand. Leading the way for the Knicks is Josh Hart, 8 points. 2 for 2 from outside, 3 for 6 from the field. Interesting that Cat comes out the game around like 5 minutes, 5.5 minutes. And Brunson's kind of been quiet. Now he's been taking some shots, been trying to vibe. He's been really allowing the other guys to get their looks and really away from him having to feed them the ball, or he's been largely playing off the ball. Brunson tonight so far, 6 points, 2 for 3 from outside, 2 for 4 from the field, 3 rebounds, 4 assists. So he's been very, I won't say hands off, but he hasn't been, over dribbling heavy. He's been moving the ball. There's been a lot of these guys that play away from him. It's just funny because it always seems like it always comes back to Brunson save us, help us out. Yeah, one solid pick and roll, OG Anunoby and Mitch Robinson. Didn't see much after that. But, I bet you if the Knicks lose this one, Brunson's going to be blamed somehow. Has to be. Even if he has, say, 25 points, 10 assists, they'll find a way to still blame him. See, he's passing these guys, and he just pass right back to him. Anyway, second quarter, so I'm trying to be positive, guys. All right? Okay. Okay, all right. Now they're saying Trae Young could get a 2-year extension. And now they're sitting out Trae Young so they could get that 8th pick. It's like a bum-ass Mavericks, even though they should be able to win that one stupid game. Cat, nice pass to McCall, kicks out to Clarkson. Oh, that's Josh. Why do you attack the basket, Josh? Fadeaway jumper. Josh, you had the open 3. Shoot the 3. Why would you attack to the basket with your defender playing away from you? Shaden kicks out to CD. CD back to Shaden, puts behind the back versus Josh. Good defense by Josh. He catches him, kicks back out to CD. CD shoots a 3, contested from the wing. That misses. Rebound, Cat. Good defense by Josh. Please don't do anything stupid, Cat. McCall Bridge with the ball up top versus Robin. He's got to shoot that shot. Robin's playing off him. Cat shoots a 3 in transition or coming down the court. I don't know why I know you want to move the ball around, but I would have liked Cat to shoot McCall to shoot that ball. He was a lot more open than Cat on that one. A lot more open, bro. Good defense by Cat. Keeping his head. But damn, he's looking for the refs. Ain't no damn foul there, Denny. Ain't no damn foul there. Drink some water. They call a foul. Is that offensive? Oh crap! I don't even got. I'm so dumb. I'm so fly, yeah, bunny. The things that I buy. I'm so fly. My bad, yeah, I forgot to put this damn. Nope, that's not it. And I'm showing a straight up commercial. Come on, y'all. Cat with the layup. Oh my gosh. Denny Avdia drives, pushes off, fadeaway jumper. There's Denny that misses, rebound, Cat. Why isn't this? There was an outlet pass to McCall Bridges. Good defense by Zach Kamara. McBride for another 3 at the wing. Trying to look for his first. That misses, rebound. Cat misses the. He couldn't really get that. Shaden Sharp on the fast break. Kicks out wide open. Sees Soak for the corner 3, and that's good. Blazers answer right back after that. Cat make. Actually, not right back because they missed the shot. Cat back up, hands it off to McCall. No, fakes it, hands off, drives. Now he's in a low post. He's about to get doubled by Robin Williams. He goes up, pushes off, and they call a foul for Cat against CD Sissoko. CD Sissoko! What is Sissoko? What is that, Senegalese? CD Sissoko. CD. Cat's on line for 2. Let me see. CD Sissoko. French. I know it's French, but actually, because there's several French soccer players named Sissoko. And Cat, of course, missed the technical free throw. Good job, Cat. They called a defensive 3 seconds against Robin Williams on that one. I'm so fly. Suit to Jermaine Royster. My guys, OG and Mitchell Robinson come back into the game. Jerm Warfare in the building. Salute my guy, man. I haven't seen Jerm Warfare in a while. Danbury Sports Salute. Knicks won. Knicks. The NBA wants the Knicks ownership to be Lakers. When the Lakers are good, the league can money from having Lakers on national TV. Don't have his own network, so the league games are limited. Where Mets, he was funny as F. Yeah, I don't know Mets 2-2-8. He's probably gonna come after the show, but suits my guy Mets 1-2-1 Mets 2-1-2-8. McBride stop and pop at the foul line. Can he make a shot? Finally, Mitch Robinson can't save it, but Cat ends up with it. Throws it up at Mitchell Robinson with the monster putback. What a defender right under him. Good effort by Mitchell Robinson. Knicks up by 1. Mike Breen and Steve Novak. Steve Novak. Such a commentator's name, even though he was a solid NBA player as well too. Discount double check is Danny Avdia versus OG after the screen. Danny Avdia goes up and gets a tough layup and 1. Where's the foul? I gotta see. Where's the foul? I couldn't see it because. Why is our tag defense so poor? Look at that by Cat. Look at that by Cat. Look at that. Cat has who? Robert Williams, right? Now OG draws a foul or generates a foul. Your man Cat has Robert Williams on him. You couldn't help stop that drive by tagging. What is Robert going to do at the wing? I'm pretty sure. Is that Robert Williams or it might be Kamara or Klingon? I got to see that again. Look at the Blazers playing a little bit of zone. Cat fakes a shot, drives. Should have gotten a foul. OG for the 3 and in the corner. Gets shot by OG, and that's good. It's beautiful to see when OG shoots that shot. He starts moving to his left because he knows it's going to be good. Like you saw the flick of the wrist too. It's perfect. 41-40 is the score. Knicks up by 1. It's like Knicks are playing some zone now. Yep, playing some zone. Kamara hands it back off to Shaden Sharp. He goes nice pass to Klingon. They've been killing the Knicks with that. Knicks defense. How you play zone? It looks like a 3-2, so I can't really talk. Caleb Love again. Was his 3rd, 4th assist? 3rd, 4th assist for your man Caleb Love, bro. Clarkson kicks out. Take nice pass from Cat to Mitchell Robinson underneath. Looks like Knicks can play. And you see where Cat was? You see where Cat was? And Blazers playing zone. Kick out. Back out. Danny FD for 3 near top of the key. Way too open. That misses. Rebound. Cat kicks out to McBride. OG drives, kicks out back out to Jordan Clarkson. Contest 3 in the corner. That misses. Rebound. Mitchell Robinson gets it back past the Cat for the dunk. And it's good with freaking Cedia Sissoko on the ground. Knicks up by 3. So, you guys get. It's Caleb Love versus Mitchell Robinson off the screen. Back to Klingon. He's going to shoot the 3 at the top of the key. Let him do that. Cat comes out with the rebound. You're not going to get killed by Klingon shooting them 3s like that. It's Clarkson gets screened off by Cat. Or gets screened by Cat. Clarkson tries to push off. Those are almost away. He does. What the hell was that? Might as well throw the basket up. And your man, oh my gosh. Caleb Love loses the shot. That missed, but they call foul. Who? Stupid play by the Blazers. Trying to make a fancy play. Caleb Love goes reverse. They call a foul on Clarkson. And Mitch Robinson with some clutch offensive rebound tonight. Nice pass on cut. July comes into the game. Travis trying to save it. Gonna be out of bounds on the Blazers. I'm so fly. I got money, things that I buy. I'm so fly. Damn, I want to see this Eagles game, bro. 45-43. Score. Oh, freaking nasty ass beard. McBride coming to screen by Cat. McBride getting hounded. Dangerous pass back out to Cat with Danny FD on him. Cat. versus that Dia Cat trying to drive to his right. He goes and lose the ball. They call it out of bounds on the Blazers. Even though there should be a Cat is not gonna get those foul calls, but he can't be lazy, can't be weird with that. Also gotta stop complaining to refs. He's not complaining there. To be fair, he wasn't complaining. But I'm so fly. I got money. Things that I buy. Malik Neighbors from LSU. This game is still 13-10. Oh, who do y'all guys want to see win this one? Who do you guys want to see win this one? Eagles or 49ers? I don't hate the Eagles like that. I really don't. My bum-ass teams are Jets anyway, so it don't really matter. Bum-ass squad are the Jets. Look to the draft again. Look at this 49ers defense. My Lord. Carry by 6 in your video. The clip in my hip with the extra clip. Cause I'd rather be trying to tell them carry by 6. 6. United Chapman, God bless. It's on commercial break. To 43, Knicks up by 2. Blazers doing a good job of fighting back in this one. They're gonna review this. Cat pushes off with the left elbow. Got deflected, but not sure exactly. Yeah, they're reviewing this. That's gonna be Blazers ball. See Blazers fans clapping. Unfortunately, I can't really hear much of anything. It's on my hips with the extra clip. I'd rather be tried than 12 by carry by 6. 6. Up top, Drew Holiday kicks out to Klingon. Hands off to Danny Avdia. Gets a little shimmy, drives, kicks back out to Klingon. Doesn't take the 3 back out to Danny Avdia. Fakes it 3. I don't know why Mitch is jumping. Kick out wide open. Caleb for the corner 3. And that misses. Rebound. OG. Let's get hit in the air. No foul call. Kick out to McBride. No Brunson's in. 6:34 left in the second quarter. This McBride almost got stolen. Kick out to OG. Shoots a contest 3 in the corner. That misses. Rebound. Caleb Love. Drew Holiday on the break. Drew Holiday shoots a 3 in transition from the wing, and that's good. Oh my gosh, of course Drew Holiday. Of course Drew Holiday does this bullshit, man. Gotta be healthy to come and play. There's a bone. This has to be something. Clarkson for the 3. From the top of the key, that's good. Clarkson. It's really clutch in those situations. Quick catch and shoots. 3s in transition. Been fairly dependable from the Knicks these past several games. Klingon. Hands it up Drew Holiday, fakes it 3, but Clarkson's on him. Gets straight at Clark. He loses the ball, gets it back, and catches Clarkson. And gets blocked by Mitch. Good help side block by Mitch Robinson. OG Drives with the screen. Back out Clarkson for the three from the wing. That misses. Straight up air ball. Mitch tries to save. He gets the Cat underneath. The Cat loses the ball. Oh my gosh. What a save by Mitchell Robinson, who's having I can't say career game, having a great first half. All over the floor, defending, rebounding really well. And that's the Mitchell Robinson we know, bro. That's the Mitchell Robinson we know, we're familiar with. Not this ineffective on the floor, watching the drivers attack right in front of his face, Mitchell Robinson. Not that. Josh, Clarkson, OG, Mitch, Brunson in the game right now. Struhadi drives to the screen. Mitchell Robinson playing drop back. Kamar drives against Josh Hart. Hands it up to Caleb Love for the corner three. And that's good. Caleb Love has been killing the Knicks so far this game. Dribble drive offense. Hand off to the big underneath of the dribble drive offense after the defense commits. It's been everywhere. Brunson fadeaway jumper off the push off, and that's good. Love. Step back three by Shaden Sharp, and that misses rebound. Josh throws it all the way out to OG. Wide open dunk. What a play by Josh Hart. Heads up play for the outlet pass to OG. Gets some quick, cheap points. Josh is back to having an impactful game. Kick out wide open. Klingon for the three near the top of the key, and that misses. This guy's going to keep taking them threes. Let him. Kick out to Brunson. Brunson resets versus Shaden Sharp. Kicks it out. Clarkson for the three in the corner. Open. That misses. Rebound. Shaden Sharp. Another three by Kamar, and that rims in and out. Good. Another rebound by Mitchell Robinson. So this Josh Hart pushes off, gets the foul to the basket for two, or to the line for two. Be the Knicks' first free throw shot tonight off of a shooting foul. I was going to get a coffee, but I don't want to get another coffee and stay up till 3 a.m., 4 a.m., can't sleep. Josh on line for two, makes his first shot. I'd rather be tried by 12 than carried by 6. Josh on line for one more. What was our record again with Josh Hart out? What the hell was our record? 3-5? Josh out? Josh Hart out. Josh Shalai, he missed the second one. Rebound Caleb Love. Caleb throws the alley-oop D to Shaden Sharp, and the Knicks fall asleep in transition. Something doing all season. Josh Hart to save the ball from going out of bounds. Josh, gotta shoot that three from the wing. They're giving you that shot. Josh gets hit. No foul call. Back out to Brunson. Josh complaining to the refs, bro. Not while the play's still going on. Brunson shoots a 3 from the wing, and that misses. Rebound. And they're calling a foul on Josh just because it went out on Shaden. And a call against Josh. Shaden Sharp drives against Cat, kicks back out to Caleb Love. He's been killing the Knicks. Catches McBride, shoots a little mid-range jumper, and that's good. My Lord. Caleb Love, who had 80 years in college, showing his risk against the Knicks tonight. 53 all is a score. Cat versus Klingon. Pushes off. Tough take by Cat, and that's good. You'd like to see Cat also take that little mid-range jump because he's playing drop back on you. Cat trying to guard up on Drew Holiday or help out. And Cat comes out with the block. Good help. What good chase down block by Cat after making that shot. Finally, Cat can go coast to coast. Solid. And that misses rebound. Josh, what the hell? I can't really call it a chase down block. That was just a block with Drew Holiday looking to finish. But transition block, it doesn't matter. But man, this is the Knicks getting called for some BS foul call. It's ridiculous, bro. We get no breaks, man. I'm telling you, bro. Show me the damn game. My preview expired, dogs. Unfortunately, I have cable. This one's a tough game. Tough game to judge. The Knicks offense looks decent, but literally no defensive consistency. Caleb Love is killing us all over the floor right now. Caleb Love tonight with 11 points, 3 rebounds, 4 assists, 3 for 5 from outside, 4 for 7 from the field overall. Just not kosher. Salute to everybody who's watching, everybody in the chat. What the hell's happening? Still commercial break.
Less than 24 hours after.
Let's see. Back to the game. Let's see how many looks Mikhail's gets in the rest of this quarter. About 3 minutes left to go. Hey, come on, 49ers. Uh-oh. 49ers with a trick play for a touchdown. McCaffrey is the recipient of a tough touch. Was there a flag? Uh-oh. Oh, Lord. Back to the game. My bad, y'all. Didn't have Dia catch OG in the air and gets the foul. Oh, nope. Touchdown. Tough play by the 49ers. Uh-oh. We got a game. I'm saying all this crap. I don't even got no damn team in the damn playoffs, man. My bum-ass Jets. Depressing-ass Jets, man. My team don't got no hope. My team don't got no sunshines. They missed the first free throw. 2:48 left to go in the second quarter. Last 13 games. 2025, 26.8 points. This season, 26.1 points a game. Sure about that? The hell? He's averaging that much? Wow, he is averaging 26.1 points a game. He's also playing on not a bad team. It's not a great team, but yeah, damn, I guess the usage has to shot up. Brunson gets the floater and win! Finally! God is love. Yeah, let me see the usage for Danny Avdia. Yeah, it shot up. 28.8% usage versus 23 the year before, 20 the year before that. Don't get me wrong, he's a good player, but he ain't that. Danny Avdia does not give you 26 points on a winning team or a team with championship aspirations like that. As Brunson makes the free throw. 58-54 is the score. Knicks up by 4. 2:36 left to go in the quarter. Damn, did get another screen by Robert Williams. You could just don't even overhelp on Robert Williams. He's not going to shoot that. He's not going to pick and pop. Fadeaway jumper by, is that Caleb Love? That misses. Rebound Brunson. Brunson getting a screen by Cat. Little crossover. Hezzy gets Kamar. Gets a nice double screen. Shoots another three from the wing. That misses Cat. Trying to get the rebound. He does. Gets the ball back. Good take by Cat. Stop showing off. That was a good hustle play by Cat to get that offensive rebound. Knicks up by 6. Hand off to Kamar. Back out to Shaden Sharp, who drives. Wide open. He loses the ball. He gets a foul by who? By McCall? Shaden Sharp makes the first shot. As he makes his second shot as well, too. McCall kicks it back out to Brunson. Knicks up by 4. 1:55 left to go in the game. Brunson in the quarter. It's Brunson getting doubled. Now he has to try to kick out. Gets out to Josh. That's why I like Josh there in that little zone breakers. Brunson drives. Hezzy's nice take by pass a Cat. What a take by Brunson to get the assist to Cat underneath. Good ball movement by the Knicks. The players is playing aggressively on. Then after he drives, gets another foul. No, gets the finish. About to say, because he does that. Oh, I'm getting hurt. This freaking flopping crap. All the freaking time. Brunson pass to Cat. Cat has Robert Williams in a post. Throws it behind it back to Josh. Dangerous pass. He's trying to do too much. Cat drives against Robert Williams. No foul. Back out to McBride for the deep 3 from the wing, and that misses. Rebound. Shaden Sharp. Knicks up by 4. Denavdia versus Mikhails. Mikhails trying to get the pass to Robert Williams, but it's not going to work. He's not going to post it from there. He's going to do crap from there. Shaden Sharp versus Cat. Catch him little. Hezzy tough take by Shaden Sharp. Splits the defense on Cat. Knicks up by 2. Josh Hart drives, kicks it out to Mikhails. Back out to Mikhails in the corner. My bad, I said Mikhails. That was Deuce. Josh, wide open 3 near the top of the key. And that's Josh with his 3rd 3 of the night. Clutcheroonies. That was mad whack. Clutcheroonies. Oh my gosh, man. Shut up. Shut up, Legion. Clutcheroonies. Ugh. Shaden Sharp getting a screen by Robert Williams. Shoots a 3 with Mikhails trying to help out underneath. And that's out of bounds on the Blazers. Going to be Knicks balls. Josh Hart's on the ground, but he seems to be good. It's Serrani. Mr. Robinson comes back into the game. 65-60 is the score. Knicks up by 5. Cat goes to sit. Cat having a good quarter. I can't even sit up here and crack on Cat. Josh, 30 seconds left to go in the quarters. Josh looking to operate the ball with Brunson on Kamara on Brunson. Josh versus Drew Hottie. Interesting matchup. Drew Hottie's typically one of your better defenders, but maybe he's because he's not fully healthy. Brunson versus Drew Hottie getting a screen by Mitch. Goes the other way. Shoots a deep 3 from the top of the key. That misses. Rebound. Danny Avdia. 9 seconds left to go in the quarter. Let's see what Danny does. Danny gets a little crossover. Miles McBride's looking to try to get the foul. Oh my gosh. You got to be kidding me. Where's the foul? He just lost a dribble. He lost the dribble. Where's the foul? This guy gets every freaking call, dogs. Where's the foul? Mike Brown, please review this. Oh, that's not a foul. Mike. Review it. Please. Okay, he's saying they're reviewing it. Please. Enough is enough, bro. These refs looking at, man. Tired of this crap, bro. That's a great play, and I think it's out of bounds on Abdia. Great play by Josh. That's what you call tag defense. Look at that. Great play. Hit it straight on the ball. And you know Danny Avdija know he didn't get fouled because he's still trying to go after the ball. It's ridiculous. She took Queers of Ice and Leviathan Props the Suns game unwatchable, bro. Book tour. You think ever since one of the Cup teams been playing us tough? They've been playing us tough for the past several years. We just lose. Didn't I say before, bro? After the 35th game last year, we lost composure the same way, bro. The offense, bro, we had OG and McCarthy both averaging 17. Brunson's put up some of his best offensive or great offensive numbers, like 26 points. Still very efficient. Cat was putting up some great numbers offensively last season, about the 35th game mark. And then we fell off after that OKC game. The same thing happened here. This is a burnout factor with this team, at least with our starting five, man. I would say our depth has been doing better, right? Miles McBride, Jordan Clarkson, some contributions from the young players, but for some reason we just fall off after game 35. I don't know what it is. I don't know what it is, bro. Play down a competition. The hustle is poor. I don't know. And this year, obviously, their key players getting a lot less usage versus last year, so what's the excuse now? I don't know. I feel the same. I don't want to. Yeah. 4 seconds left on the shot clock. There's no foul call. The Knicks is Caleb Love drives, goes up and tries to get the foul, the layup, and has good defense by the Knicks. I think that won it. Was that Miles? Who was that went up? I can't even see who went up, but someone contested him at the rim. Knicks end off the quarter up by 5, 65-60. The Knicks shooting 52% from the field, 35% from three. 2 for 4 from the stripe, 28 rebounds, 16 assists to the Blazers, 24 rebounds, 14 assists. Lean away for the Knicks is Cartown, 7 for 10 from the field, 1 for 2 from 3 for 15 points, 7 rebounds, 3 assists, 2 blocks. Josh Hart in his game coming back from ankle injury, missed around 8 games, 12 points, 2 rebounds, 3 assists, 3 for 4 from outside, 4 for 8 from the stripe. OG Anunoby, 10 points, 4 rebounds, 1 assist. Mikhail's 8 points, 2 rebounds, 2 assists, 2 steals, 1 block. One turnover. Miles Brittlestein's 0 points, 1 assist. It's how that freaking bet on him to hit some points. Anyway, Mitchell Robinson, 6 points, 5 rebounds, 1 assist, 2 steals. Muhammad Iwar, 1 rebound. Jordan Clarkson with 3 points. On the flip side, the Blazers shooting 49% from the field, 33.3% from 3, 9 for 11 from the stripe. Leading away for the Blazers is Shaedon Sharpe with 14, 6 for 10 for the field, 2 for 2 from the stripe, 4 rebounds, 2 assists, 2 steals. CD Sissoko, 3 points, 1 rebound, 2 assists. Tamani Kamara with 5 points, 3 rebounds, 1 assist. Donovan Clingan, 6 points, 1 rebound, 1 block. Danny Avdija with 13 points, 1 rebound, 3 assists. He only has 1 rebound, 2 steals. Ryan Rupert, 1 rebound, 1 point, 2 rebounds, 1 assist. Caleb Love, 11 points, 3 rebounds, 4 assists. Robert Williams, 4 points, 2 rebounds, 1 assist. Drew Holiday, 3 points in his comeback. Some other statistics between the Knicks and the Blazers. Knicks got 34 points in the paint, 24 for the Blazers. Faster points, 8 for the Knicks, 20 for the Blazers. Biggest lead was 7 for the Knicks, 3 for the Blazers. Bench points, Knicks have 9 bench points. Blazers have 19. Turnovers, 7 for the Knicks to 6 for the Blazers. And points and turnovers, 10 for the Knicks, 11 for the Blazers. Why are my eyes burning? The hell? So yeah, right now, man, look, the Knicks offense is not the biggest of issues. I think the ball's been moving around well enough. Again, I would like for Cat to get the ball a lot deeper into the paint. Several plays he has, and when he does get it deeper in the paint, what happens that night? Beautiful alley-oop assist to Mitchell Robinson. Several times they dribble drive and they hand it off to Cat underneath, whether that be Brunson or not. So the Knicks, again, I don't understand why Cat has to live at the top of the key. That should be the name of the game. Hit them where your impact is the highest in terms of on the floor. Get your ass in a low post if need be, especially if you have Danny Avdija on you. And Danny Avdija, I'm not saying he's a weak player, he's not, but Danny Avdija versus Cat shouldn't be a matchup where the Blazers are winning. Simple as that. So good on Cat, good on Mike Brown, if that was the case. And the Eagles come down with an interception. Oh my gosh. And no one's running after him. better just keep running, get that touchdown. Keep running. I don't know. Now they call a flag. Something happened. But you go to him. Brunson's been, I hate saying like a quiet game, but picking the spots. I know if Chuck was here, he'd be, oh, Brunson, because Brunson's actually playing well and not hogging the ball. The balls move around. The guys are getting touches. Of course, Chuck is not going to be here, but it is what it is. Sorry, I'm just looking at this Eagles play. Brunson tonight, like I mentioned before, not 4 for 9 for 2 for 6 from 3, 11 points. Again, either worse, he's been missing some threes, but him moving the ball around, him allowing other players to operate the offense, I think speaks volumes to how he's responding. And Brunson will respond, man. I still remember a few years ago in the playoffs, people complaining about Brunson not moving the ball, hero ball, blah, blah, and responding with a game where I think he had like 10 assists, 11 assists, something like that. Was that playoffs or was that regular season? I just remember the narrative was that. But as you can see, man, you don't got a lot of creators. So, guy don't have a lot of creators, man. It's going to look like it's your ball hog and you're trying to play hero ball all the time. Even though I do think sometimes Brunson can fall into that trap. But sometimes these guys, they got to, you don't trust these guys. They're not creating, bro. Suit the trapped in the 90s, my guy, salute. We should be able to perform well at home, 15-4, if not mistaken, because we've been off on the road this year. Let me look up the... Yeah, I might need some coffee, bro. Actually, let me see. I don't want to get coffee. I want to get like a latte supreme. Let me see. I don't want to feel that shame. Wow. Got him. He's going to run the ball. Oh, that's a flag. Yep. 49 is messed up. It's Serrani. It's Serrani. I don't think I know. I don't know. Hey, girl, you wanna feel that shame? Why am I singing this damn song, bro? I don't wanna change. Yeah. Vietnamese coffee strong? Are Vietnamese coffees strong? I'm actually scared. They got boba tea, milk tea, boba tea. Black milk tea. Oh my gosh. Slush. You guys just have freaking coffee. Milk coffee, Vietnamese coffee, black foam coffee, black coffee. It's Serrani. What the hell are pearls? Pause. That sounds crazy. Pearls. Let me see. Some crazy pearls. That's crazy. Pearls. Oh, those are the those are the. Girl, you wanna feel the same. I don't wanna say. Alright, I got a milk coffee, bro. I'm dying. I don't know. I'm so tired. I slept at. I can't sleep. I slept at 2 yesterday. I don't know why. I didn't even go out. I didn't do nothing. Salute Gmo was good. Salute my guy, man. Salute my brother, man. Super Bowl 60s in the 49ers Stadium. Salute my brother D Coolest in the building, man. That's a tough avatar. Or what do you call it? Avatar? What was that? I guess Avatar. What you got? That's a tough suit by Walt Clyde Frazier, man. God bless Walt Clyde Frazier, man. It's Ronnie. I don't want. Right, yeah. Just showing all the games. Raptors versus 76ers. Ugh, can't stand it. How did 76ers beat us? Wow. 76ers beat us, but then they got mollywopped by by the Nuggets, who had nobody playing, bro. There's a difference, man. These kids are buying in. That's how you know people are locked in. A team is locked in, bro. I'm just hoping. And then we have guys who are healthy, and we couldn't beat the 76ers. Nuggets were missing Jokic, Jamal Murray. Jokic, Jamal Murray. They were missing Aaron Gordon. They're missing everybody. I think Peyton Watson was playing, but they were missing Brown too. Like, kicked our asses, bro. But the Nuggets, they could beat them with a freaking. Damn, Cody Williams said the highest record, NBA record, the highest plus minus, or highest minus of a -60 in a game, bro. That's terrible. Do you know how hard you have to work to get a -60, bro? Just to be bad, like, you know how badly you have to work just to get a -60, man. How many rebounds does Mitch have tonight? I want to say, is it 7? Mitch Robinson. No, 5 rebounds. I thought he had more, but he's all over the place. 4 offensive rebounds. He's been all over the place. Putbacks and everything. This is the old Mitch Robinson we've seen, man. But I guess, man, with his injuries and whatnot, it's just, a matter of how you balance his time on the floor, right? Just the kid cannot stay healthy. Just career-wise, right? But you try to get the best out of him. But then we don't really have a backup big who can really cover for him and allow him to just sit or, play games half-assed or play less minutes. I would say play half-assed, but play less minutes. It's a thin line. It's a thin line between love and hate. Yeah, man. I don't know, son. We gotta make a trade now that you have Yabusele and Pacome are up for grab. I mean, if that wasn't clear as day to you, then you must be under the rock smoking crack. If you did not know that the Knicks are looking to move Yabusele and Pacome, who's been missing selections over guys like Diawara, KMJ, in terms of young players. So Pacome is as good as gone. Unfortunately, you had to draft him because of money. Even though Keyshawn George would have been my son, I wanted. And Keyshawn looks like he's going to be a big piece for the Wizards going forward. Damn, son, I wanted Keyshawn. I remember, I ain't going to say his name. It's my guy, man. It's my brother, but talking about Keyshawn speed is not up to speed, but the NBA is too slow. I'm like, all right, man. NBA speed and speed are two different things, man. You could be the slowest of the slowest. You can operate off of missteps and you play at a smart enough. So you play off the missteps of your defender, bro. You be more than fine. More than fine. There are a bunch of guys in this league who are not the quickest or the fleetest feet. They made it work just fine. Shoot, Cade just killed us. And he's not a player who has an immense amount of speed or explosiveness off the dribble. But, hey, man, what do I know? It's Ronnie. It's Ronnie. I feel there's a I will never love you, no. Give me one more time to say, girl, you wanna feel it. Why am I singing this stupid song, man? Let me put some other stuff on, man. My bad. I keep singing songs that have nothing to do with freaking basketball, have nothing to do with anything. Oh. Caleb Love is killing. Shannon Sharp, has he fulfilled his job? I guess so. Shannon Sharp is having a good career. He can make every shot on the floor. Just wonder if is he a proper number one. Maybe a 1B. I don't know if he's a number one go-to guy yet. But yeah, he has all the twos. He had to come out of college. Come out of college. He had the issue coming out the way he did. Like him and freaking Jalen Johnson both with their. I know Jalen Johnson's a little bit different because he just straight up was bounced. He was good on that. But back to game is about to start off the third quarter. Still watching this Eagles game. Oh man, Saquon is hurt. Uh-oh. Brock Purdy. Oof. Dude, Brock Purdy can make all the passes, at least into intermediate routes. At the game, we start off Brunson up top versus Kamara. He's been his primary defender for most of the game. Again, Drew Holiday's not starting as Josh gets a screen. Brunson, a little crossover, stop and pop, mid-range. That's good. Brunson. Light work. Light work. Brock Purdy. Tough run. My bad. Back to the game is NFD up top. Again, screen. Kicks it all the way out to Kamara. Good closeout by OG. Kamara versus OG. Gathers, drives, stops, gets the floater off. OG just overplayed it and slid a little bit out of frame. Kamara to get the little hook layup. 67-62. Knicks up by 5 still. Brunson should have got a call there. Doesn't. Cat up top. Somebody needs a cut. In this short action, Josh needs a cut somewhere. Brunson gets the pass with the flare. Brunson getting double. Kick out to Josh. Josh back out to Cat. Cat shoots a 3 from the wing. Good shot by Cat as the Knicks make it an 8-point game. 70-62 is the score. DNFD up top. Trying to get another screen by Klingon. He does, but he gets Cat, who's not playing, drive back. Oh, Josh goes diving for the ball. Josh throws it all the way out to Macau. Gets it to Brunson for the layup and is good. What a hustle hard. Hustle hard. Hustle stacks. Hustle coke. Hustle crack. Josh Hart making play after play in his return to the Knicks. Come on, bro. It's sorry, I'm yawning everything that's discussing. Cat is. Oh man. Oh man. Josh Hart coming back like cook crack. This is. Let me see. Let me see if I can find that soundbite. Hey, Christian McCaffrey. Hey, yo. Hey, yo. My bad. I'm trying to find his damn soundbite. I know I found it somewhere. Now I can't find it. Now I can't find it. Why am I always off camera, son? This is crazy, bro. This is crazy. Can never stay on camera. Anyway. Still in commercials, bum ass commercials. Please get back to the game. Please. So get back to the game. Josh Hart having a major impact coming back from the last 8 games he missed with the ankle injury. Hitting threes. He's 3 for 4 from outside. Only his second rebound, which is weird, but well, that's not a rebound, it's a steal. But he has 1 steal, 4 assists, 2 rebounds. 12 points, 3 for 4 from outside, 4 for 8 from the field overall. Looking pretty spry out there. Knicks up by 8. Now Josh has the NFD. Had to switch away from him. OG has Kamara. OG gotta be careful. We help out Rob Williams. He ain't doing nothing. Shane Sharp. Josh on the corner. Good defense by the Knicks. I thought he stepped out of bounds. He didn't. I can't see what that was. And that should be over above the cylinder. Knicks balls. Rob Williams gets called by the violations. I don't know how he got that put back. You got Tiago Splitter, former San Antonio Spur. Tiago. Center from Spain. Brunson for another 3. Off the dribble that misses. Rebound. Kamara. He's up by 10, by the way. Not 8. Kamara up top. Brunson with some good defense. He loses the ball. Josh comes down with it. Kicks out to Brunson on a fast break. Got 3-on-1. Gets out to Macau for the layup, for the dunk. He tries to get the dunk. He misses the dunk. Oh! And then FD gets a layup on Cat. How did that happen? Macau Bridges could not finish the dunk. My Lord. Ugh. Brunson kicks out to Macau. Macau had the dunk at transition. Macau trying to cut. Dangerous pass by Cat, but Josh gets it back. Josh drives to the basket. Had the layup. If he looked to it, Brunson kicks back out to Macau. Macau drives. Stop and pop. Baseline. And that misses. Rebound. Cat gets it back to Macau for another corner 3. And that misses terribly. What the hell is this nincompoop doing? Misses the dunk. Shane Sharp for the 3 at the wing, and that's good. Oh, that misses. I take that back. My bad. That looked great. OG in transition. Let's get lucky. OG, get rid of the ball, bro. You're not beating anybody there. OG drives. Misses the layup. Rebound. Robert Williams. Like those the pass underneath to Zassidi. Gets the layup. OG gets lost. The Knicks fall asleep on defense. Knicks back. Only up by 6. It's only a 4-point run by the Blazers, but I mean, Knicks still have a great lead, so I can't really even call it little. Handoff from Josh to Brunson. Brunson hands it off to Macau. Back out to Josh. Josh to Cat up top. Macau's trying to cut underneath. Brunson come off the screen. Brunson drives. Kicks out to Josh. Josh got to do something. Shoots a little mid-range jumper. That misses. Rebound. Then you have Dia. Blazers on the fast break. Kicks out to Kamara. Kamara has been quiet all night offensively. Shoots a 3 from the wing. And that misses. Rebound. Cat. Knicks getting very fortunate here. Josh gets a cross-country pass. He gets it back. Almost loses the ball. Brunson. He's telling Cat to cut away. Brunson and Josh. Brunson versus Robert Williams. Gets a double. Brunson got to see that. Somebody got to be open. Josh gets back to Mikhail's. Throws underneath to Cat. Cat got to throw up. Little mid-range jumper, and that's good. Whew. Knicks looking a little jittery, but they finally get a damn shot off. 74-66. Looks like maybe Brunson's kind of going to player to come out, and they call a foul on Cat on Danny Avdia. Danny Avdia has a generational whistle. The 49ers missed the extra point. Saw by 4. Where it scored 23-19. Because the Eagles missed one. Now the 49ers missed one. Sorry, my bad. I shouldn't be calling out the damn 49ers game. Should be focused here on the Knicks. Wish we took Dunn over Pacome. Yeah, I do too, but we couldn't. We had to make it work for the money. And Pacome coming from overseas could take that type of contract. Why I'm keep freaking burping. As after his second shot. How the Suns beat us with Booker by himself? Yes, sir. God bless Will Clyde Frazier, man. Absolute legend. Two-time Hall of Famer. This Brunson up top versus Cat. Gets a screen by Cat. Back out to McCobb. Get a cuts. Nice pass to Cat, but Cat couldn't handle the pass by Deuce. They have Dia drives. Going to get the foul again on Brunson. And that's what Dia does. Just barge into you. Look at this. Oh, that was a good deflection by Robert Williams. My bad, yeah. I thought Cat just fumbled that. He didn't. It's a tough play by Robert Williams. Then detail line for 2. 9.9 field goal attempts a game. Let's see what that is. NBA player stats. Let's see what that ranks. So everybody tells me Brunson. Last time I checked, Brunson was what? 20-something in free throw attempts? He missed the second one. Thank God. As he should. Stats. Brunson up top. Kick out to McCall for the corner. We got to make one, McCall. Thank you. Finally. Golly. Free throw attempts a game. Danny Avdia's second in the NBA. I guess they just said that, but I missed it. Easy pass with Danny Avdia's. McCall. Is that OG falls asleep? Something wrong with OG, bro. He's been playing like shit these past few games. Brunson driving against Kamara. Back out to Cat. Cat fakes a 3 at top of the key and tries to get the 3-point now. He misses that one because it was that obvious what he's doing. Let me go pick up my coffee. Oh. Back at it like cook crack. My bad, y'all. Need some coffee, bro. Oh, man. A.J. Brown dropping passes left and right. I like A.J. Brown, though. I don't want to be laughing at A.J. Brown. I like A.J. Brown. Let's see this. That tastes strong. Sweet. Yeah. AJ missing passes. Hey, back to you guys. My bad. Damn, son. It's strong. I ain't gonna lie. I wonder how many games, if Chauncey Billups is still there, how many games the Blazers would be losing. Chauncey Billups has literally managed that team to lose, so he could probably get a whole bunch of unders for people and himself, allegedly. I never felt the Blazers were sniffing 9 and 10 under Chauncey Billups. That's crazy, bro. This dude ruined his whole... He ruined his career. Chauncey Billups ruined his career. Even if in his playing days, he was on up and up, but bro, Chauncey, you freaking idiot, bro. One of my favorite players too, man. Guys, game Knicks out by 3. Brunson gets a pass to a cutting OG, pass to Mitch, who misses a dunk, gets it back, gotta go up. Oh, loses the ball out of bounds. Clingan gets credit with the defense out. Clingan has some good defensive plays tonight. OG versus Avdia, back out to Brunson. Shoot a 3 deep from top of the key, and that misses. Rebound Clingan. Clingan up top versus Mitch. Tell him to clear out. Avdia tell him to clear out. Goes up, gets the missed the layup. Rebound. How does Clingan get it back? He missed the shot. Rebound Brunson. Did Clingan get blocked, or he just threw it into the basket and missed? That was a weird play. Brunson with a little crossover. Drives to the basket. Throws a floater up against Clingan. Is good. Old school Brunson. Back to his normal self with a tough floater versus Clingan. Pushes off. Then Avdia. Caleb Love for the deep 3 from the wing. And that misses. Rebound. Is that Robert Williams? I can't see how it is. Sissoko, my bad. And Kamara loses the ball out of bounds. What's the call? For the Blazers? That's a tough play by Brunson, man. Josh trying to get the steal. Gets Avdia. But Kamara ran right into him, but he shoots a 3 from the wing. That misses. Rebound. Avdia gets it back after deflection. Caleb for the corner 3, and that misses. Rebound. Mitch finally gets a damn rebound. Brunson on the break. Brunson versus Avdia. Hezzy drives. Back out to Josh. Josh resets it. Kicks out to Macau. I like the Blaze playing a little zone right now. Now they double on Brunson. Brunson drives. I don't know how the hell Caleb Love just fell to the ground. Brunson kicks out to Miles McBride for the corner 3, and that's good. I just spat all over. So thank you, Miles McGriddlestein. Knicks up by 8. Caleb Love gets a quick bash on Josh Hart. Not much you can do there by Josh. Josh with some good defense. He fell asleep for just a second. Brunson back up top. Screen by Mitch. Brunson. Hezzy's into nothingness. Lose the ball. No foul. Blazers got numbers, but Josh gets deflection, and then Avdia gets a dunk after Josh almost came with the steal. Knicks up by 4. Mikhails getting a screen by Mitch, which is the offense they should be running. Mikhails drives, stops and pops, and that's good. What the hell? Oh, and then Avdia looks so shaken up. I don't know what the hell happened with him. Damn deep for the deep 3 above the top of the key. And that misses. Rebound. Mikhails. There's been such a high screen. Thank you. Look at this. Beautiful. Back out to McBride for the 3 at the wing. And that misses. Rebound. Mikhails. Brunson gets the ball up top. He drives. With the rebound, throws up the floater. Gets the shot to go. No foul. Brunson starting to percolate. Top Blazers defense struggles. Brunson starting to heat up. As Drew Holiday for the 3, that misses. Rebound. Let it go. That's out of bounds. So the Blazers! What the hell's wrong with this damn ref? Top Blazers. Paint versus. This is Klingen. Got a good deflection. Oh, Kamara gets the ball back. Nice steal by Jordan Clarkson. Jordan Clarkson in transition. Back out to McBride. McBride to the basket. Trying to get the foul. Gets the floater to go. Knicks up by 12. Sheesh. Knicks with some good offense right now, but Kamara's looking lost right here. He don't want to take no shots. Does he even... Wow. Drew Holiday with probably the worst turnover I've seen in all his career. Does Kamara have a point? Yeah, 7 points? Where? Where the hell Kamara got 7 points? I ain't gonna lie, Vietnamese coffees are pretty good. Sweet, a little sweet, but... Josh with a little hezzy off the Mitchell Robinson screen. I'd be using it. Josh stop and pop at the pinch. That misses rebound Klingen. And he moves out of bounds. Knicks ball. Can't... Oh! It's gonna be Blazers ball. Wow. Eagles got 43 seconds left to go in the game. My bad, y'all. I gotta see some of this, man. 4th and 11. Eagles with 2 timeouts. This is a game right here. This is the game right here. Sharp drives to the basket. Tough float layup by Sharp. Sharp has this great bend, great stop and start. Attacking the basket. Mitch with his terrible screens. Josh up top. 123 left to go. Cat in the post. Now he's getting a double. Back out to Josh. Josh. Away out to Clarkson. Clarkson shoots a contest 3 from the wing. That misses terribly. Rebound. Drew Holiday on a fast break versus Caleb Love. Nice turn. No, my gosh. Nice read by Caleb Love. Oh, man. The Eagles are done. Eagles are done. Oh, shoot. Oh, shoot. They don't blame AJ Brown, though. Josh Hart. Catch him in the air. Nice floater by Josh Hart. Catching. Can't see. Is that Shaden Sharp jumping in the air like that? Hand off to Caleb Love. Caleb Love versus Clarkson. Knicks up by 8. 36 seconds left to go in the quarter. Caleb Love comes to the screen and hits a 3. Tough shot by Caleb Love. That was a terrible pass by Jalen Hurts. Why the hell would you pass that pass there? Josh, that's a clap. That should be a foul for Cat. Thank you. No team in the bonus, by the way. No team in the bonus, by the way. Damn, some 49ers beat the Eagles. Oh! Uh-oh, Eagles fans gonna start fighting? Why would he make that pass there? Why would Jalen Hurts do that? That's a terrible play call, by the way. Mitch goes to the bench. That's a dumb play call. Saquon will always be a New York Giant. Funny enough, your man Saquon was a Jets fan growing up. Just trying to help you. Clarkson for the 3 at the wing. And that misses rebound out of bounds. Knicks ball because I saw a Blazer play hit. Why the refs not? Dang, okay, it's Knicks ball. That one ref is annoying, so. 0.9 seconds left to go in the quarter. Knicks only up by 5. Brunson up top. Brunson trying to... You catch and shoot, thank you. Shoots a deep 3 from the corner, and that misses. As Clarkson's on the bench. You got hit, but no foul call. This team plays no heart, no passion to win, just going through the motions. This is how Brunson scores when needed. Well, Brunson had a good quarter. He probably took more shots this quarter than he did in the first quarter. Or first half, excuse me. Or any of the first two quarters, let me say. Individually. He's picking the spots a lot better in this game. I can't stop drinking this crap, bro. I think it's called Gongcha. The hell's this crap that's on my... That's probably the crap I spat out from the sleep. Wow. Eagles one and done. Damn, son. Now I'll be up till God knows when. I'm screwed. Anyway, now I'm up. Josh is back. Playing smart tonight. Real talk. Real talk, Sherman. And you know why? Because Josh is back. The hustle plays by Josh. The 3-point shots wide open. Blazers played it stupidly. They still think you could sag off of Josh automatically. Josh been a little bit more... Again, he plays off of confidence with a shot. Now I say he's going to be giving you 40% from outside. When he's confident, he could be easily a 37, 38% type of shooter. On the fourth, obviously tonight he's shooting really well from outside, 3 for 4 from outside. So don't take the extremes, just saying overall. I ain't gonna lie, I like these little boba thingamajigs. These little gummies. They're not gummies, but... Eating his crap like a little kid. Rob Williams up top, hands up to Danny Abdia. We start off the fourth quarter. Knicks up by 5. Not a big lead at all, despite the fact the Knicks had a solid third quarter. That gets blocked. Oh, why is OG backing up? What's wrong with this boy, man? And of course, Cat fouls Robert Williams as he goes to the... What is wrong with OG, bro? GMO, that message for the fans who claim that Brunson dribble. His heads to the rim for a layup, and some fans call dribble. Oh. Can't help much fans who they see it from that purview because for whatever their understanding is, they don't understand what Brunson's trying to do. It's not just dribble. Let's be honest. If we're talking about all the top guards in the league, the name of the game in the NBA is dribble, drive, penetration. Get to the paint, draw the defenses, and kick it out, or create some type of action in said paint. It's not dribble. Josh kicks out to OG. Cat underneath, trying to get the pass. OG to the Cat, and OG gets blocked. OG's a little low IQ too, bro. He's a good defender. He can hit some catches. Why would you, Robert Williams, when you stuck in a corner, you don't have a lot of space. Robert Williams, when healthy, at least when he was healthy, was an elite defender. Like, do you think that was a smart play? And then Cat is struggling to get any type of space versus Abdia. Like. And the Knicks throw it away. As McBride was coming free underneath. Drew Holiday kicks out all the way to Shaedon Sharp. Abdia drives against Josh. What the hell was that? Can Cat come out with the rebound? He does. Dangerous pass to Josh as he's recovering. Josh kicks out to OG. Fakes it 3 drives baseline. Look like he got hurt and he gets a tough layup underneath. Back out to Drew Holiday. You got Josh on him. That's crazy, bro. Drew Holiday driving. Tough take by Drew. That misses. Damn, Drew Holiday. And they call a foul on Josh? They call a foul on Cat? Like, the ref don't even know who you call a foul on. How you call a foul on Cat there? You're first away from Cat has his back turned. What? Where's the foul called on? Oh, that's the last play. Sorry, man. I just gotta get the last boba. That was delicious. Girl, you wanna feel the same? That's 4 fouls for Carnty Towns. How many times you gotta tell Cat to be careful with his hands versus these dribble drop penetrators he scores in the paint? Just overall. How many times? Cat up top versus CD. And see, what purpose does that serve Cat? Josh shoots a 3 from the top of the key and that misses. See, you have CD on you. You should be getting your ass in the low post right there. That's on Cat. Shouldn't need a coach to tell you that you have the favorable matchup in these situations. You got to do a better job of positioning yourself. And Shane Sharp gets a ball tough alley-oop to freaking Robert Williams. Oh, my Lord. And Knicks offense struggling without Brunson. Y'all complain about Brunson. But at least when Brunson's in there, there's some type of framework as to some type of smart offense. I want Josh in there too and Brunson's in there, but unfortunately Josh in there now, so he might be sitting late in the. We'll see how the fourth quarter progresses. Look at Cat can't get positioning versus C Soko. OG spinning into nothingness back out to Miles McBride. Just wasted all that time to get it right back to Miles McBride. Miles has to shoot a contest 3 from top of the key, and that rims in and out. You see how janky that offense is? No rhyme or reason, no semblance of high IQ or any IQ there. Then Dia tries to drive on Josh. He's going to get the foul and 1. Of course he does. What's he doing there? You cry like a bitch to the refs. What is he doing? I swear on my life, these foreign players, right? They call the NBA weak. They say all this BS, but you cry to the refs. The game is made soft for you guys to benefit you guys because the NBA, when you had the Oakleys and the Zay McDaniels, made y'all look like bitches for the most part. Some of y'all were good, but even y'all best players, y'all Tony Cool coaches, y'all had to adapt. Y'all had to have guys like Pippen and Jordan bring y'all up. It was only a select few of y'all who were really tough like that. Now you doing this, bro. You cried to the refs like a bitch every play. They give you every call. You can't even guard these European players. People complain about Brunson. Abdi has a second. Bro, when in your life has Abdi ever been like this, bro? Stop doing this, bro. We can't defend you. It'd be him. It'd be Luka Doncic's, bro. Oh, the NBA soft. We can't defend you. When we can defend you, y'all look like shit. Or y'all look average. Oh my gosh, doing this. Like, bro, create your own shit, bro. That's not even you. That's Tony Yayo. You're not that, bro. Doing this. You can't see you, bro. Your game is wild basic. People can't guard you up because you cry like a bitch. McCall stop and pop, and that's good. Oh my gosh, bro. I'm not trying to be xenophobic or none of that ish, bro, but I get tired of these European players. They talk shit on the NBA, and it's like they're the softest players ever known. Like, the game is called for them. The game is called for them. You can't play basketball. Why do you think you can't have enforcers anymore? Brunson gets shaken up, I think got banged into by Caleb Love. Yep, yes he did. What happened here? Rob Williams felt funny on his leg. Oh, Lord. Looks like he's all right, but Brunson's legs, bro. Look at this. Then after he drives, kicks out to Caleb Love. It's to Kamara, who drives on Josh Hart, and that's going to be a foul on Josh. Josh, keep your hands down. That's a real foul right there. Talking about this, like no one can see. You're not that. You're not that. What did your man just say the other day against Diddy Avdia? Damn. Oh, that's what what's her name said? What said this? Yeah, ain't no very physical. Who just said the zebra comment? Was it Ime Doka? No, Tari Eason. They said what makes Danny Avdia's game difficult to guard? The zebras. It's true. Yo, I'm tired of this BS, bro. They sit up here and talk about all this crap about American players. These European players, they're chosen ones, get so many freaking foul calls every freaking game. You can't guard them up. You can't guard. Yo, bro, this sounds crazy. I want to see Luka against some real defenders from the Knicks. Look at this. Brunson going up. Finally gets a foul. It's his first. I think is his first free throws of the game. It's gonna be his second free throws of the game. Come on, dogs. People complain about Brunson. Brunson is what, 20 something in free throws? Let me see. Is he still 20 something in free throws? Might be even worse because he hasn't been getting. He's 26 in free throws attempted a game. 26 in free throws attempted a game. Got Jeremy Grant, who has more than Tyrese Maxey, Pascal Siakam, Julius Randle, Lauri Markkanen, Victor Wembanyama, Franz Wagner, Keontae George, Karl-Anthony Towns, Jaylen Brown, Anthony Edwards, Trae Young, Kate Cunningham, Jokic, Butler, Banchero, Joel Embiid, Devin Booker, Austin Reeves, James Harden, Zion Williamson, SGA, Giannis, then Danny Avdija. Come on, bro. Danny Avdija's game is not no difficult to guard. He goes up, pushes into you, and cries to the refs. You take away I'm not saying Danny Avdija can't play basketball. This guy's not ultra skilled. There's not one move out here that's like, oh my gosh, he can really catch you. No. Caleb Love step back three, and that misses rebound Mitch. Oh my gosh, yo. Again, I'm not trying to be xenophobic. I just hate this guy. Mikal Bridges for the three from the wing, and that's good. Knicks back up by 2. Just gets me so stop. Caleb Love is a menace. Yeah, he's killing the Knicks right tonight. Danny Avdija kicks it out to Caleb Love. Back on Danny Avdija, who got Mitch on him. Step back 3 by Danny Avdija, and that misses. Rebound, Mikhail's doing all this. Man, fuck out of here, bro. Brunson kicks out to a cutting. OG Anunoby on a fast break, throws up a tough layup, and that gets the foul. But he missed the shot. But he gets to the foul line. They slept on Caleb Love. Should have been drafted. Caleb Love stayed in college for like 5-6 years or something like that, right? Bro, Caleb Love is old. Caleb Love stayed in college for. Bro, he's 24 years old in what, his first year in the NBA? Bro, he's 24 years old in his first year in the NBA. Let me tell you, he's 24 years old. Yeah, he played 5 years in college, bro. He was at UNC. They had that. Did they have a listen, not a championship run. No, they have a championship run when he's there. Hell no. They went over to Arizona for 2 years, bro. This guy was in college for 5 years, bro. You better be up to par. You better be ready to go. Not necessarily as a superstar or a star, but you ready to be solid. Caleb Love for the 3 top of the key, and that's good. Knicks allowing way too many shots open. And he's in rhythm now. Knicks only up by 1 now. Look, another 100-point game allowed by the Knicks. When was the last time he not allowed 100 points? Brunson up top. Mitch send the screen. Thank you, Mitch. Set another screen. Just keep setting screens. Thank you. Brunson gets free to the basket. Throws up a tough floater. And that's good. Thank you. Shane Sharp gets blocked. Klingon comes out the rebound though. Knicks got to reset. Throws underneath to Danny Avdija. Spins on OG. Keep your feet. That should be 3 seconds. Step back 3 by Caleb Love on Brunson. That misses rebound. Klingon and Mitch fighting. Mitch gets the foul on the Klingon. It's Mitch setting. Knicks. Blazers tonight. Let's see, constant screening. dude doing all this, man. F out of here, boy. Sorry, my bad. I had the score all messed up. My bad, y'all. Get into line for two. Makes a first shot. Didn't have Dia. Like, stop. That's not you. It's not you. It's not you. Clingan makes a second shot. Clingan shooting well from the outside, from the free throw line. Press up top. Got Kamara trying to be aggressive with Cat in foul trouble. 4 fouls for Cat. So it'll be interesting to see when Mike Brown brings back his Cat. Brunson gets the little move off the hezzy, kicks out all the way to OG, shoots a contested 3 in the corner. That misses, rebound. Shaden Sharp goes clanging into Klingen. Shaden Sharp versus Mikal Bridges. He drives against Mitchell Robinson. Mitchell Robinson with a good defense gets the, I thought he got the block. Caleb Love drives. Back out wide open. Shaden Sharp, he gets the fake on OG, shoots a 3. That misses, rebound. Mitch with a great contested rebound. Good help, too. This Klingon almost got a hand on it, but couldn't secure the rebound. Brunson up top. Mitch sent the screen again. That's why I like it. This allows the Blazers from dictating the offense. Brunson stop and pop. That misses. Mitch Robinson comes down the rebound. Back out to Mikhails. Miles Bryant all the way out to OG. Drives on the closeout. That should have been a foul. They don't call it. Brunson back out to Mikhails for the 3 at the wing. That misses. Gotta have these, Mikal. Shaden Sharp versus Deuce McBride. He loses the ball. Knicks on the break. They gotta move. You have numbers. Those are alley-oop for OG. He goes up. No foul. Mikhails can't. Oh, Lord Jesus Christ. We look like a few years ago in transition plays. Wide open. No, Caleb Love get these by Brunson to keep his feet against Caleb Love, but he gotta get in front of him. That's a travel. Oh my gosh. Oh, Shaden Sharp versus Miles McBride goes up for the float, and that's good. Where are the refs? Bro, that's a travel, son. You can't do that. You took the dribble step and then came out with both your feet. Travels don't even exist in the NBA anymore, bro. This is ridiculous. Knicks up down by 104 to 103. Brunson up top. Doesn't take the shot. He drives. The defense close out. Brunson midi misses. I can't even call out anything. Midi. Oh, sheesh. Didn't have D up top. Brunson got Kamara on him. OG. Now he gets to switch. Brunson at Dia. Brunson's been playing some decent defense. Dia is going to get the foul call. Missed the shot. Rebound. Thank you, refs. Thank you, refs. Thank you. Don't call that BS, bro. Brunson loses the ball, though. What is Brunson doing? And Brunson can't come down with the ball, but he throws it away to McBride. Knicks get very lucky. Brunson back up top. Versus Abdia. Brunson who had the turnover. Nick, the shot clock resets. Brunson got to get the ball out. Kicks out to McBride. Somebody should be open. OG in a corner. Shoots a contested 3 in a corner. He got to make one. He finally does. Thank you. It's been ass for most of the game, bro. Ass. Actually, no, not most of the game. I'll take it back. He's 17 points. 3 for 6 from outside. But ass, he's past for games. I'll say this game. He's actually playing okay. Damn, Dia versus Brunson. Kicks out. And OG comes out to steal. Knicks need to move. OG gotta be careful. McBride. Schuster in transit. Come on, McBride. Thank you. Thank you. Appreciate you. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you.
Shit like that. Shit like that.
Come on, dogs. Come on, dogs. Damn, son.
Gannon.
Oh, my gosh, bro. Sheesh.
Get to the chopper!
Oh, I'm just playing random sounds now. Gotta step up, man. Let these Blazers dictate the game. And thank you, refs. Appreciate you, refs, for not calling that BS call by Abdia, who just barged in and just threw up the ball. I appreciate you. Oh, my gosh. Thank you, refs. I appreciate you, man. Oh, that was the best. That's the best ref call I've seen all season long, son. You two refs for not calling that BS. Outro. Dear. Oh. Yeah, get no hate for being and free Tims and all of the NBA averaging. No. That's his usages. Who we know is not really like that unless it's, I'll tell you. That's crazy, son. That's crazy, son. Salute to the rest, bro. Salute to the rest, bro. Oh. Back to the game. Knicks up by 5. Then FD versus OG. It's been struggling tonight with some fouls, by the way. Calm down in the second half. Now you got FD who's been hunting Brunson. Back out to Kamara. Kamara gets a head of steam to the basket. Goes up. It gets triple blocked. Knicks back on the break. Kamar's been eating ass tonight. Good defense by the Knicks. Brunson resets it. 3:22 left to go in the game. Now they set the doubles on Brunson. Got to get the hell, Brunson. Kick out to Josh. Josh, all the way out to OG. Shoots another corner three. Give me those! Get out of here, boy. Yeah, boy. Yeah, boy. Yeah, boy. Give me those. Josh, almost with a reaching foul, and they try to get to Klingon. He throws it all the way back out to Kamar. Josh comes out to steal. Josh on the fast break. Let's go. That's the Josh I know. That's the Josh I know. Hustle hard, hustle stacks, hustle coke, hustle crack. That's Drew Holiday. Is that Drew or CD? Is that Drew Holiday with a 3 to ruin the party, son? Hating ass dude, son. I swear, bro. This freaking... Nah, Drew Holiday. I got a lot of respect for Drew Holiday. He's a beast, but still, F him. Been voted, was it 2 times as most underrated player in the league by his own peers? Nice pass out to Brunson on the flare. Shoots a contest 3 in the corner. Ah! Give me those! Brunson gets it back out to a 10-point game. 2:19 left to go. Shaden Sharp versus Brunson. Throws it away. What? Brunson, take the charge. Take the charge. You were there before him. You never got to foul him. Now they're on the bonus. Look at that. Look at that help defense. Ooh, Mitch came down hard on the floor. Be careful, my boy. Be careful, my boy. Makes clutch plays in the fourth to pull away. Mitch, great. Block in the paint. Brunson 3-pointer. Brunson playing. So he makes both free throws playing. Great. Brunson getting a screen by Mitch. Brunson getting a double. Back out to Josh. McCobb, make your threes. That misses rebound. Didn't have D who gets hit in the... Oh, he got hurt bad. He got to come out the game, bro. Sheesh, what the hell happened? It's not a foul. It's not no foul. He goes straight to the... Yeah, all that... No. I don't speak bad on people getting hurt like that, but all that flopping, now you're really hurt. Now you're really hurt. The boy who cried wolf, even though, they gave it a foul. Let me see. Something happened here. There's nothing on the Knicks. Nah, he came down. He may have something on his back. Herniated disc or something? Looking like me out there, bro. Wish McCall could make his damn 3-point shots. There's no foul on the Knicks. He just came down hard on his back. Pause. Tailbone or something? You gotta go to the bench. He ran straight out the game, bro. Hey. Back to the game. Oh, that bullshit. Excuse my language, y'all, but I don't know. Do that crap, bro. Makes me pocketing. That better knows how they play. I'm a Tars fan. I had high hopes for him. 5K looks should stay with North Carolina. He should have been drafted. No hustle, no urgency. Here on YouTube, those ticky-tack files from Cavs. Yeah, if you can find somebody, you got to foul him all the way. The Eagles are done. But I don't hate the Eagles like that. I'm a Jets fan. I don't really have no beef with the Eagles. As long as the Patriots lose, that's all I care about in this playoffs. Everybody else, they can do whatever the hell. I don't really care. I just want to see good football. And what I saw by the what's the names? The Packers, Bears. If that's the name of the game in this playoffs, bro, it's gonna be a great playoffs, bro. That was so fun to watch, man. I'm not gonna lie, son. That was beautiful. That was beautiful, son. I love that. Caleb, I'm not a big fan. I was a big fan of Caleb Williams. Just because there's a lot of the action, Shane Sharp for 3 top of the key, and Knicks got to play up. That's a wide open 3. Knicks is a 6-point game now. A 5-point game, excuse me. Knicks can't allow that to happen. Jalen Brunson up top. With Kamar on him. Brunson. Again, they switching crazy on Brunson. Josh Hart up top, spins, drives, throws up the floater. That's good. Gets a gratuitous stop, still bounce off the back of the rim. Knicks up by 7. As Drew Holiday driving against Miles McBride. Loses the ball, gets it back, throws a tough shot that misses. Slow the game. Take time off the clock. There's no need to rush anything. You're up by 7. You don't have to initiate anything until it says 10 seconds after the shot clock, Brunson. Please, now initiate. 12. Thank you. Brunson drives, gets out to Josh. Josh fakes a three, drives, spins to the basket. Throws it up, gets a reverse, and OG with the putback. No foul for... OG, let the ball go. No foul for Josh. They try to get a spin move layup to the back. I don't know what the hell that was. As Shaden Sharp gets blocked. And Brunson comes down. That should be the game. Brunson got to McCall. Just hold the ball. Don't have to do anything crazy. Call timeout if you need it. And they do call timeout. Thank you. Smart basketball by the New York Knicks. Thank you. Thank you. Oh my gosh. Josh Hart in his return. Escobar season has returned. Escobar season has returned. Knicks up by 9 as this game's about to end. F all this, bro. F all this, bro. Knicks should come away with the win here. Finally, a solid game by the Knicks, man. Ball movement, even though defense was kind of trash for a lot of the game. I mean, a lot of foul calls for the Blazers. Didn't have Dia. But Knicks finally come out. Oh, my gosh. Oh, my gosh. As Mikal Bridges gets the ball away from the defense, throws it all the way out to Josh. Kicks out all the way to Brunson, underneath to OG for the dunk. Knicks up by 11 with 35 seconds left to go. If they lose this game with 35 seconds left to go, bro, end the season. Let him go. Caleb Love shoots a three. Why even foul him there? Thank you. No foul. Don't need to do anything. Just bring the ball up top as the Knicks look to end this one off. 26 seconds left. Just, yeah. Blazers just dangerous pass to Brunson. Kamara comes out to steal because the Knicks just are the Knicks. You can't just play the whole game out. Brunson throws a dangerous pass out to Mikhails. Mikhails to dribble the rest of the clock out. I don't understand how this Knicks team can't just get the ball over. 9 seconds left on the shot clock. Just end the freaking game. And the Knicks win this one 123 to 114. As the Knicks end this one off. Good game by the Knicks. I think. Let me just set up something real quick. The Knicks give handshakes, all that stuff, kiss the babies, all that crap. Let me put this in here. Knicks. $123. What's the score? Sorry, I just have to write a title real quick. To 114. So the Knicks win. Hold on, let me just set something up real quick. Knicks for the solid win tonight, man. 123 to 114. In Josh Hart's return, the Knicks shot 50%, 50.5% from the field, 37% from three, 75% from the stripe, 51 rebounds, 32 assists for the Knicks compared to the Blazers, 47 rebounds, 24 assists for the Blazers. Why can I not find the damn game? was about to say, it better not be on some Amazon Prime crap. Anyway, the Knicks tonight, led by Jalen Brunson, 26 points tonight, 6 rebounds, 8 assists, 1 steal for Brunson, 3 for 9 from outside, 10 for 19 from the field. Josh Hart in his return back to the Knicks after missing 8 games with an ankle injury, 18 points, 7 for 15 from the field, 3 5 from 3, 1 for 2 from the stripe, 6 assists, 2 steals, 1 block, 3 rebounds. OG Anunoby, 24 points, 7 rebounds, 3 assists, 1 steal, 4 for 7 from outside, 9 for 15 from the field. Dean played the fourth quarter for the most part. 20 points, 9 for 13 from the field, 2 for 3 from 3. 11 rebounds, 3 assists, 2 blocks. Mikhails, 18 points, 6 rebounds, 6 assists, 3 steals, 1 block. 2 for 7 from outside, 8 for 15 from the field overall. Miles Brittlestein, 8 points, 2 for 9 from outside, 3 for 11 from the field, 3 assists. Mitchell Robinson, 6 points, 11 rebounds, 6 of them offensive, 2 assists, 3 steals. Muhammad Diawara, with really no stats, just 1 rebound, only played 2 minutes and 3 quarters. Jordan Clarkson, 3 points off the bench. By the way, how many of that people? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Damn, only played 9 guys? Sounds like another coach. Let me chill out. The Blazers tonight shot 47.6% from the field, 30.8% from 3, 88% from the stripe, 22 for 25. Lean away for them was Denny Avdia, who came out with a weird back injury. 25 points, 8 for 17 from the field, 1 for 5 from 3, 8 for 10 from the stripe, by the way. 8 for 10 from the stripe, by the way. Brunson was 3 for 3 from the stripe, 8 for 10 from the stripe, by the way, from Denny Avdia. But he gets no, 5 rebounds, 4 assists, 3 steals, 1 block, 5 turnovers, by the way. 8 for 10 from the stripe, by the way. Number 2 in free throw attempts this season. And you know Denny Avdia, he ain't no scorer like that. He's averaging 26 points a game this season. A line out off the foul just. You can't touch him. And everybody knows, I never heard Imo Udoka disrespect Brunson like that. But he said, the Zebras help him out. The Zebras, we know Denny Avdia's not like that. These guys have played against Denny Avdia. Before we got to NBA, he was like, oh, he's solid. He ain't like that. Not like that. Never been like that. Yeah, he's doing all this. Man, do it, man. Get out of here, boy. You're not like that, bro. You're not built like that, bro. If Deuce can really guard you up, bro, you're not really scoring like that. You're not really killing like that. You're not really beating anybody to bad. Like I ain't gonna say you got stopped, but your man Brunson was playing some good. When they called it straight up and they called it fair, your man Brunson, I'm gonna say shutting you down, but you weren't really doing much of anything versus him. Took all that ish. You weren't doing much against Brunson, bro. If it wasn't for Caleb Love, this would have been a blowout. Now you could sit up here and argue. If it wasn't for Macau, obviously. My man Caleb Love was bailing you out, bro. Was bailing your ass out. Took all that. Don't do all this crap. Stick to being humble and shut the F up. Ain't like that, bro. These guys coming to the NBA, bro. They be saucing off. Anybody's European. Oh my gosh, European players are so this and that. Y'all made the game soft for them. Anyway, let me get the rest of these Blazers, bro. It's just be getting me pissed with this, just the bullshit they be calling for these players, bro. See this Sissoko, 5 points, 2 rebounds, 3 assists. Tamani Kumar, who struggled tonight, minus 20 on the floor, 11.6 rebounds, 2 assists, 1 steal, 1 block, 1 for 5 from outside. Was scared to shoot the ball after the first several missed threes. Donovan Clingan, 8 points, 8 rebounds, 1 assist. Shaden Sharp, oh my gosh, why are my teeth sensitive? Shaden Sharp, 23 points, 6 rebounds, 3 assists, 2 steals, 1 for 6 from outside, 9 for 17 from the full low, 4 for 4 from the stripe. Ryan Rupert, 1 rebound, 1 point, 2 rebounds, 1 assist. Caleb Love, 21 points off the bench, 4 rebounds, 4 assists, 1 steal. 5 for 12 from the field from the 3-point line, 8 for 18 from the field overall. Robert Williams, 12 points, 4 rebounds, 2 assists, 1 steal, 2 blocks. Played some good defense in the game. Only played around 15, almost 16 minutes. Drew Holiday, 8 points, 2 rebounds, 4 assists, 1 steal. Some other statistics. The Knicks had 56 points in the paint. Portland had 50. Fast break points. Knicks had 20 to the Portland's 27. Biggest lead was 11 for the Knicks, 3 for Portland. Bench points, 17 for the Knicks, 42 for Portland, because Caleb Love killed tonight. Turnovers, Knicks had 12 to the Portland's 15. Points on the turnovers, 22 to 16. So this was an improved game by the Knicks overall. A few things, initial things I want to point out. Again, unfortunately, we have a bend don't break defense, so we get better as games progress. Thankfully, it didn't kill us tonight because I just think that's just a dangerous way to play where you don't set the tone early defensively, allow teams to kind of stay in there, linger around. Now, if the Blazers, now I'll say this, in the second half, especially in that third quarter, the Knicks closeouts looked really good. The Blazers couldn't get a lot of free shots outside of Caleb Love, who was open-ish on several plays, which made no sense. The Blazers really weren't getting a lot of open shots from the outside. I got to give them credit, especially with guys getting into foul trouble. OG got into some foul trouble. They had to switch OG away several times, especially in the first half. I think he caught like 2 quick first fouls in the first quarter. Was it? If I remember, I know. Yeah, he got into some foul trouble early on, and so they switched. I think it was it? Did they have Dia? They switched away OG away from. Did they have Dia or Caleb Love? Maybe Caleb Love. I'm trying to think. I'm trying to remember exactly. No, I'm stupid. Shaden Sharp. They switched OG away from. So again, they're trying to throw different looks. Trying to throw that bum ass zone against the Blazers. That zone sucks. The first noticeable play was the one where they broke the zone and who did they get it to? Hold on. So I have the notes here. Hold on. This was in around 9 minutes in the second quarter. 9 minutes? No, 8:30 in the second quarter. Around there. Like they run like a 3-2 zone. They got exploited. We just can't play a disciplined enough zone. So good on the Knicks again. It's like this. Damn, my tooth is freaking hurting. It's this bend don't break type of defense, right? You saw the help defense in the paint get a lot better in that second half, especially in that fourth quarter. That block by Mitch. Again, I hate using wild plays to really define a whole game's defense because it shouldn't be that way. But that was the name of the game, man. It's like they play off of confidence, right? When you saw Josh Hart diving for the basketball, seeing a guy come back from a leg injury like Josh Hart, and he's giving you all dive on the floor. He had several dive on the floor plays, kicking out to somebody or kicking out for the open play, a fast break or leading the fast break off of steals. You know what I mean? The hustle I think was just infectious. You just saw guys start to pick up their game. And good on Mike Brown too. Not sitting up there feeling like he needs to be forced to play Cat late. Cat didn't come back into that fourth quarter. That lead was not built with Cat. That lead was built with Mitch. Now remember, there was a game, even though I think we won, where Mitch came out and Mitch was heating up in terms of his defense. I'm forgetting which game. We won the game. This was before the Cup game. And I remember Cat came back in and Cat just did not look good. Wasn't scoring, couldn't defend, and they brought him right back out and they brought back in Mitch. So good on Mike Brown for not even trying to mess around with that. Cat was ready to have some foul trouble. Cat late in games. I mean, offensively, he was I thought that the Knicks should have done a better job, or Cat, but again, Cat, he's dumb. Should have done a better job of setting up lower in the post. Again, but the thing about that too, when Denny was in there, right? One of the turnovers we had, the one where OG got blocked by Rod Williams. That whole play, Cat could not establish himself in the post versus Denny Avdia. I think somebody has to come in. Unfortunately, you can't have Olajuwon because he's with the Rockets now. But we need a coach to teach Cat how to properly position himself in the post, how to create a better target in the post, right? Sealing your man off, making sure so I can get you the damn pass. Your big ass paws should not say Danny Avdi's not a strong player, but you have to find a better way to position. And many times, Cat, once he doesn't get the initial position, he starts to cower. He starts to okay, I can't send my player off. I can't get the post up. My guy. You can't be crying like a bitch. I need you to set up the post properly, bro. You got to find a way. Look, you're not going to be getting all these foul calls. We get it. But you got to find a way to better position yourself in the post so we can create a better target. You strong as Danny Avdia to get up. Like, bro, how many times you see this? But then, Cat is such an annoying play because then he has plays where there was one where he's in a low post. Did he score from that low post? When he passed out. This is in the first half. It's like when he does, it's effective. And how many times he's in a low post? Now, granted, these were plays that away from him. That didn't feature him just getting a ball in a low post. Many times we drop penetration, someone goes up, they made a weave around pass to Cat, who's just waiting there in the paint. That's how he got several his points in the first quarter. Right? So it's just, I don't know, man. At this point, bro, you 30 years old, bro. If you don't get it now, bro, I don't know what to say. I don't know. And I'm not killing Cat for his whole game. Cat had a good game on paper. I'm just saying that it's whatever, man. Good on Knicks on this win, bro. Good on son, Virtuoso, you bugging out, son. Yo, Virtuoso's bugging the F out, so it's a Virtuoso in the building, man. Right, but look, man, people, and no, the Blazers, look, put like this. Suta green eyes, bro. Blazers aren't a weak team. I've watched them several times this year, bro. They're not a pushover team. Now, a lot of that has to also do with Denny Avdija getting some favorable calls. Straight up. Straight up. Because Denny Avdija, I've watched him, and I bet on him a lot. He's actually helped me out. I would say this. If you want a good bet Denny Avdija points and rebounds. It's hit on me. It's hit for me literally most of the... Even one game I bet against him. No, I bet for that. It was a game against the Raptors. And it was like 35 he had to get. And he literally got the last rebound, the last missed free throw of the game or something like that. It was crazy. But he's been hitting that for me throughout the whole season. Oh my gosh. The Chargers got the deep interception. Sheesh. But yeah, so bet on that. But where was I? But Cat, bro, look, I don't know. But then here's one thing, right? One thing I liked a lot, and I think that Cat has to devote himself to buying in. I want to hear no excuse about, I don't know my role is on the team. Shut the hell up, bro. They played you in every which your way. They play you from the tour action. You're on one pinch. You see guys cutting underneath. And you can't sit up here and tell me you don't like that action played for you. You can't sit up here and tell me you don't like that. Because you like passing the ball. You like feeding players. You made a nice little pass to Mikal Bridges where he does that curl around you. You throw it in front of yourself as Mikal's coming around. You like the twirl action where there's going to be a bunch of off weak side on the pinch screens to open up players cutting underneath and somebody coming up top. You like that play. So stop sitting up here telling me you don't know what your role is on the team. You just got to buy in. Stop crying about your damn shots. You're going to get your shots up. Here's what you need to do. And suit to Mike Brown for doing this tonight. And I've asked for... I'm not trying to act like I'm Nostradamus. I'm not. I swear on my life, I'm not one of these people. I joke around when I do half this stuff with the draft picks and stuff. I've begged for this Knicks team to run a steady, heavy pick and roll offense for any of your key ball handlers. That includes, obviously, Brunson, but also includes Mikal Bridges. Now, they did it more so for Brunson, but late in the game in that fourth quarter, just remember this. When Brunson was free up top, and they tried to throw the little zone look, and then they threw the doubles at Brunson. Now, granted, we actually broke it several times. Like Josh, did I mention also Josh being important to help break zones and doubles on Brunson? The zone defense over and the doubles they throw on Brunson. Didn't I mention it? It helped tonight, right, Josh? What does Josh do? Coming up here high, top of the key, right at the foul line, helps break those doubles on Brunson. We get a lot of easy looks, or better looks, when that happens. When we don't, guys are on one side where on the opposite side near the half court line. It's like, bro, you gotta cut into where I'm not jumping to make a cross country pass and the defender could just go and play the passing lane. Thank you, Josh, for doing that. But didn't I ask that our offense runs a heavy pick and roll for the on ball handlers, for the ball handlers? We did it for Brunson. Once we started running those for Brunson, what happened? Once we started running for Brunson, what happened? Now, because Mitchell Robinson is coming up to defend off that screen. Mitchell Robinson is coming up to set the screen. You're forcing Klingon, right? To come and feed. Now, Klingon has to either commit. Klingon doesn't want to play on the outside like that. He wants to stay in the paint. Klingon played drop back several times on Brunson. That opened up the offense. What are you going to throw a triple on Brunson? Because now you're going to set the double on Brunson plus Klingon's going to be somewhere. You're not going to do that. You forcing now it disallows the Blazers defense from dictating the game. Thank you. I don't know, what was that from Rick Brunson? Mike Brown? I don't know where you had to get that from, but these are the levels I'm talking about. It's not even high level ish. Mitchell Robinson's not a good screener. He's not even a good screener, but it puts pressure on Klingon. It puts pressure on Klingon. I keep saying Klingon. Like he's a Star Trek. Thank you, Mike Brown. Simple offense. Thank you. And you know who should be running that for? It's not just Jalen Brunson. Run that for your man Mikal Bridges. Run it for OG. I think OG? Who had the alley-oop to Mitchell Robinson? Was that OG? Off the pick and roll? There's nothing wrong about having a pick and roll offense. That's the NBA. It makes sense. We don't have a bunch of playmakers on this team. We don't have a bunch of guys who can catch you hezzy off the dribble, generate a whole bunch of foul calls off their hezzy. We don't have that. You got to artificially create space. There's nothing to be ashamed about that. So good on Mike Brown, good on the Knicks. Oh, you're in the background of the chat? All right, hold up. I'll open the stream yard. So everybody in the chat, man, God bless everybody, man. Brian here, much new one. Yes, sir. I wouldn't call this a solid game or solid effort. I think it was a solid effort because you saw, like I've asked for, new wrinkles. You saw Josh Hart. And everybody, outside of some of the three-point shooting from certain plays, Miles McBride struggled, Mikal Bridges struggled from the outside overall. Ball movement, good hustle. The defense, again, we have a bend, don't break defense, unfortunately. But in some key spots in that fourth quarter, you could kind of see them. It was a 5-point game, got to a 2-point game, lost the lead, got it back. You could kind of see the Knicks team get it back. And obviously Brunson and OG hitting 2 clutch threes in a corner, right? Let me see. Suits of Randall in the building. I'll set the stream up. Give me like 2 seconds. Salute Gmo, OG. Sue my guy, Freddie Hubbard Music. Sue my brother. I take everything I said about jail. You stupid, Reese. You're like, but I said it. I said Josh Hart comes back. We look like a different team, bro. Go fix 6'4" role player and very will make a dip. It's a problem, Reese. It's a problem, Reese. I'm not gonna sit up here and lie to you. It's a problem that one player, individual player, dictates the effort and the soul of this team. I said it, but those are the championship level type of players you need. Every team has them. The hustle guy, you look up and it's like, all right, he ain't gonna sit up here and give you 30 billion points. That's not his game. He's not gonna carry you. Let me see. I gotta start setting up the stream a lot earlier. Let me see. Nope, that's not it. Take a look at my tribe and see what I see. Yo, my guy Nick, how you doing, fam? Salute, Brody. Nick, can you hear me?
What's up?
How you doing, man?
I can't believe we won.
I know. Nick's tech. Go ahead.
Oh, hold on, wait.
Can you hear me?
All right. Hello?
Are you listening to the? Hold on. Can you hear me?
It says I'm in.
Hey, pause.
You're in the show. Everyone can see.
Can you hear me? Can you hear me?
Yeah, I hear you now.
All right, perfect. All right, yeah. I think my input was messed up.
Wow. Okay.
Salute, Nick, man. Yeah, Nick G. And I can't sit up here and lie and say I wasn't necessarily on the side of feeling like we we're gonna lose this game, but he did text and say that he felt we were gonna lose this game. And honestly, the Blazers have been playing some teams tough this season. They're hard out. This season, they have been playing relatively well. Obviously, Chauncey Billups not being there probably spells a world of difference because he was probably betting on this team to lose every game. But talk about tonight's game, and Josh Hart coming back. He is the heart and soul of this team. Unfortunately, this team plays a lot better when he's in the game. A lot of hustle plays he had tonight. He didn't have a whole bunch of rebounds, but he kind of set the tone, especially in the second half for the Knicks with some of his hustle plays, man. But let's talk about it, Nick. How'd you feel about tonight's win against the Blazers?
So, I definitely missed the first half. I was trying to catch it, but my kids just, my kids. Anyway, so, and I'm gonna look at the game again because to me, what I was trying to get to in the offseason was the Pacers set a tone on how to defend the Knicks. You stay up on Jalen Brunson, you start taking away the passes, you just make his life difficult. You guard Cat with small wings, make his dribble drives difficult, beat him into some bad shots. And as long as that is going on, it's easy to disrupt the Knicks. The good thing about this season is that Mike Brown has more ball handlers than Tibbs actually employed last year. So you talk about Kolek, what's his name? Jordan Clarkson. The way Mikal is playing right now, it really offsets things, and it gives me more hope. And the Josh Hart of it all is kind of disturbing because I always question how much energy does Josh Hart have left? Because to me, he's played the most amount of minutes, the most grueling type position, getting fouled, falling to the floor, hitting, like just putting his body through a lot of stress, and then for him to be more or less like an emotional leader on the team, all of that is draining. So I'm always questioning how much does Josh have? How much does Jalen have to be carrying? Because if everyone hasn't realized it with this new Mike Brown offense, Jalen Brunson has a higher usage than he did under Tibbs right now. Just putting that out there in case everyone wants to like bash Tibbs. But I like what Mike Brown is doing. I like some of the stuff, and you know, I want to see. I don't like high usage players on my team. Mm-hmm. I want to see Jalen Brunson's usage come down, but this is a good win. Hopefully, they could build off of this. And yes, Josh Hart, for all the Josh Hart haters out there, is important to the team. I don't understand how people could look at his game and like he's fixed some of his shooting woes, and he's on the pathway to being like hard to drop off of, or put a center on him, and then everyone else like the offense becomes disrupted. Like that was the MO: put a center on Josh Hart and let the center roam. That can't work this year if the way it has been in years past, because Josh Hart has been hitting the three at a high clip. So let's see how much Josh could change the game going forward.
All right, I think one thing too. I mean, teams I think are going to adapt if he continues to do this. He's again, like you said, fix his shot. He's hitting these threes. I mean, his first two threes, I want to say that Klingon, they put Klingon, whatever his name is, on him, Donovan Klingon on him, and he played drop back on him and just dared him to shoot, and he hit 3 threes, I think, in the first half. So obviously, teams are going to probably scout that a little bit differently, or play it a little bit differently if he continues to do it. I will say this about the ball handlers. He does have more at his disposal, but honestly, and this might have been my issue, not necessarily tonight's game, I think that Mike Brown just doesn't know how to. I don't know if he really knows how to use those ball handlers. Like you see them now. Granted, first quarter today, a lot of action was ran away from Brunson. Right, there many times Brunson was playing off the ball. He started from the corner. He wasn't necessarily the focal point of every possession, right, which is a good thing. But there, you have Mikal Bridges, you have Josh Hart, and honestly, there's not enough screen work provided for those ball handlers as there should be. I need to see Mikal Bridges be utilized. Nick goes blank. I need to see Mikal Bridges utilized a lot more.
I'm still here.
Oh, you said, my bad. I need to see Mikal Bridges utilized off the more screen. I need to see Josh Hart utilized a little bit more off the screens. Even OG Anunoby had an alley-oop to Mitchell Robinson in the first half. And it's not to say OG Anunoby is going to be that we should run the offense through OG Anunoby in a pick and roll with. But I just need to see more of that action. So he has more ball handlers at his disposal, but honestly, it's just I'm seeing a lot of the offense I saw from last year. Take out outside of this game per se, but a lot of the offense, especially when we're struggling on the defensive end, which we do a lot because we have a bend don't break defense. He goes back to what his two best players, those two best players, Cat, whatever. But he goes back to his best players and say, hey, make it work, read and react, and try to make it work, which I don't think is a viable offense. So he has more at his disposal than Tibbs, but I think he's in many ways doing less than Tibbs with expectations of the talent around him.
Yeah, but okay, hold on. So a lot of teams in the NBA, if you believe in everyone runs the same offense, are running this wheel offense. No screens, just rotating constantly. And I think we've slowed down how much we've been rotating and moving around and stuff like that. And we're doing the wheel offense. But what I had questioned, what was it, like in November, was Jalen Brunson needs screens. He's the most clutch player. I forgot what comment I said. He's the most clutch player, but we got rid of the clutch offense that we ran last year. Right? Of course, I would like the team to not be in clutch moments, which means that the game is close in the fourth quarter. I hate that part. But at the same time, knowing that we have this wheel offense and Jalen Brunson in the past needed screens. Like screens are necessary for guys that slide, for guys that just need a little space or a little bit more room, just a second or a half second more. Like that just opens up so much more for Jalen Brunson. Anything to make Jalen Brunson just more effective, I want team to do. But I don't think that Mikel would not benefit from a screen or OG or something. Well, maybe not OG as much, but I think for some of the guys on the team, Deuce even, you add some more screens and stuff like that to the offense, you could actually open up more for those guys and just give them that hair or that half seconds more to get that shot off, because Deuce has been automatic, but I would like him with time to shoot. Josh Hart, they're leaving him open. He's got to keep on shooting, so he doesn't need the screen as much. Cat might need, I hate saying this, a rub play or rub off screen. He needs those little players to just get a slight bump just so he can get to the rim better. And Cat infuriates me, but it is what it is.
How do you? This is what I hate about Cat. It's like there's no accountability on his end. Where you've run everything. There's nothing new out of Sun that could really so-called change Cat's game, right? And granted, give it to Nick. Nick said it last season. He said, I think that Cat actually appreciate what Tibbs has done for him. And you're seeing it now, right? Where I've never heard Cat complain about the game, at least not last year. He complained about Tibbs in the past when he was with Minnesota, but he's never, indirectly, but he didn't complain about Tibbs really last year in terms of usage. Now this year, it's, I don't know, my game is, blah, blah, and those other BS. And they've played Cat every which way that you can imagine possible. Play him at the pinch, play him at top of the key, play him in a corner, play him from the wing, run a pick and roll. And the place he doesn't like to play the most, I guess, the low post, but that's probably one of the places where he could be the most effective or have been effective in games. Now, like you said, you made a good point. Put some wings on Cat, and for whatever reason, they just agitate him enough where he just doesn't. He's not effective. Tonight, the play where OG got blocked by Robert Williams, that whole play, he was trying to get the ball to Cat, and Cat could not position himself against Danny Avdija, which to me is mind-boggling. Not saying Danny Avdija is not a strong player or strong enough player, but it's like Cat. Like, you should not be struggling to get position against Danny Avdija in that situation near the corner in the low post on the base. Like, that should not be the case. But anyway, because people talk about this all the time, not you, but people talk about how to open up Cat's game. If you're Mike Brown, what do you run to make Cat the most effective? Now tonight is a little bit tough because he got into foul trouble, which again, Cat and defense.
That's another problem with Cat. Like, see, this is where, okay, can we? I'm gonna just call it out: hot hand theory, and the Cat defenders, right? The problem is that while the regular season is here today, gone tomorrow. It's not about the regular season. I even text you about this. I said, wake me up when the playoffs start. They could experiment, do all this stuff that they're doing in the regular season, but when they get to the postseason, do you by the end of it, I'm asking everyone in the chat, yo, give me a comment on this. Answer this question. Do you feel like Cat would make good decisions to stay out of foul trouble?
No.
For the majority of the playoff games? No. Do you feel like Cat would be engaged defensively?
No.
And let's just say 60% of the playoff games?
No.
Do you think he would? Okay, and I'm gonna gauge. We can gauge this one by the players' reactions in the playoffs, or like we had in the playoffs. Mikel got angry. OG got angry at him. People were snapping at him. Do you think that he would be on the same page, especially defensively, with his teammates, especially during the playoffs?
Nope.
And so when you talk about him versus Giannis, Now ask those same questions versus Giannis. Do you feel like Giannis would be engaged defensively
Easily, yes.
enough to where? And I'm not saying Giannis is a perfect player either. I'm just trying to paint the picture where is he good enough to where it's satisfactory for us to make steps in the right direction?
Yes.
Do you feel like you have to do special things for Giannis to get engaged offensively or just to
No.
run the game plan? Do you
No.
feel like you have to like and when you keep going down those lines, like how do you not come away and say, hey, this guy's gonna get traded? Or this guy's just not good enough, or he's not dependable enough. Everything that when I listen to Hot Hand Theory and stuff, and I'm not calling him out, like I understand his theoretical value, and he's a good basketball player, league leading, rebounder, and all that stuff. All that stuff is great. He is like second in the league in rebounds. I'm fine with that part, but it's the defensive part where push come to shove, I need you to stay engaged. I need you in the game, not making boneheaded fouls. Not when okay, his value drops if he's not in the game and he's in foul trouble.
Yep.
You can't. You're not gonna be effective anymore. Like I'm tired of people making the argument and fighting for Cat when he's not helping his own situation, when he makes boneheaded fouls, and then he's complaining to a ref, and the other team is
the plays go is a 4 or 5. Right.
That's
right.
That's the part that's infuriating to me, and it's like I can't even watch this team right now. The team is. I rather like for me. I actually I wish I could not pay for League Pass and just pick it up in the postseason and just be done with it, because he is infuriating to me. But I see the team needs stuff. Like there's so many needs. I think we need a wing, or at least
I agree.
Actually, you know what?
Keep going.
The thing we need is a Julius Randle body type, like 6'9", 6'10", 6'11", that could guard in space and also be a pseudo center at times, much like OG is or has been in the past. But I need someone that could do that and guard in space as well as defend at the rim.
Mm-hmm.
Like I could see Diawara or maybe Jameson in the future doing something like that, but not there now.
I gotta play for you.
Young.
I gotta play for you.
But like a Bobby Portis in like 2 years ago or something like that. Like that's the vision. Bam, something like that. That's what we need.
I would kill for
next to like Cat and to. It's just so difficult with the way the team is constructed. Especially, and like I'm gonna put this out there about Mitch. Mitch to me is the biggest X factor for us because he is dominant at his position. We have not many teams can say that they have 3 dominant players on their team or potentially dominant players, because Cat kind of fades in and out. Mitch is dominant at his position. He could defend and take away stuff, but with the minutes restriction. I'm sorry, I'm just pouring stuff out now. But with the restriction, I don't see how he gets in shape or stays in shape. No one's talking about that yet. Like at some point in time, we're supposed to have a ramp up where we start increasing his minute load, because he needs to be in shape. Like I've seen him been hands on knees blowing.
Hey, yo, whoa, yo,
hands on knees, like tired and just like gassed, and he can't stay in the game because he's so tired. And, you know what I mean? Like pause for the cause, yeah, whatever. But like, it's hard to defend Mitch because. Like he is the most dominant player that we have, or like at his position, like one of them.
Right.
It's a tough position to be in. I don't feel confident about this team.
Me neither. The player I want the baddest because I'm confident in the so-called developmental coaches on his team, Peter Pan. The guy I want to come to the Knicks is freaking Jeremy Sochan, whatever the freak his name is, from the Spurs. He's fallen out of favor in that lineup. He's not getting play on that team. He's lost, I guess you say he's lost his confidence, but this is a guy who, when he was getting playing time, especially last year, 24, 25, look at some of his defensive numbers against some of the NBA's elite, SGA, Brunson. He literally was one of the best point of attack defenders in the league, and he guard anywhere from the 1 to the 4, maybe even some small 5s. His biggest weakness is just that he can't shoot, right? But if you look at his shot forming compared to some other guys who may have allegedly gotten some development with with your man Peter Patton, look at the shot forms of Giddey. Giddey's now what, a 40-some% shooter. This guy is a guy who had what many would call a janky jump shot coming into the league. Look at Ayo Dosunmu, who from college had a jump shot that needs some work. And these guys are all shooting high 30s, 40% from outside. I would love to get Jeremy Sochan. He's making $70 million this year. So if I could trade off a Yabusele, a Pokome, who they've both put on the trading block, maybe attach some seconds or something like that, I'm making that play. I'm going to bring in a defensive stopper like Jeremy Sochan. You need somebody who can come in here, defend, agitate, guard anywhere from your 1 through the 4s. It can't just be point of attack defender, Macau or OG Anunoby. Because all I gotta do is just call out, just set the screen on Cat. Set the screen for Cat. There gonna be times when Cat's out the game. Granted, Mitch Robinson also plays drop back as well too. But I just need somebody to defend on both the pick and roll, ball handle, the pick and roll, roll it to the basket. Jeremy Sochan can switch. Jeremy Sochan, he does so much defensive on the floor. The Spurs are good on him. I would love to trade for him. He's also a glue guy in terms of he can rebound. He can move the ball around. I just think that because Wembanyama is there and they go in a different direction, he's just falling out of favor. But it's not to say he doesn't have talent and potential. Bring him over here. Get Peter Patton to work on his jump shot. Again, the form is not broken. It's very similar to Giddey, where they kind of shoot close to the face with the little elbow kind of sticking out. It's just, and if you look at what happened, here's a positive. What Peter Patton did with Giddey.
Oh, okay.
You look at what he did with Giddey. The jump shot is not a major difference. I put out a tweet on Twitter, and all he did, if you look at what Giddey's just, it's a little bit more fluid and quicker. The release, it's not a lot of. So that's actually a benefit. Where it's I'm not going to tinker a lot with your shot. I'm just going to do whatever I need to do here, this little change here and there, and just make you a little more confident. Two things I've seen with both him and Ayo Dosunmu. A lot less of the leg kick, which I guess provides better balance. It means a lot more balance when they're shooting a shot versus many times you see somebody kick out the leg, they're trying their balance is a little bit off. So it's that leg kick is kind of to help them balance the shot, which means them getting rid of it for whatever he did. I don't know what it is, helps them shoot a little bit quicker, whatever. It's working and they have better balance shooting. So I will love Jeremy Sochan here. I'm good with Trent Yabo. I'm good with Trent Pokome because they're not playing. I mean, Pocome's good as done here in New York. They're playing Diawara and KMJ over him. But that's a move I'm making. Because we're not gonna get Bam, who I would kill for on this squad. I heard people say, "Oh, get Cat to Miami." Miami does not want a Cat.
Yeah, they're not a Miami. He's not a Miami player. But what I would say about Sochan is, and to give it what you said credence, he is the type of player that, from a contract standpoint, Brock Aller would like. Mm-hmm. But then also too, when you think about it, they were after Ben Simmons at one point, and that is the mold of player that I'm trying to get to. Yes, Tari Eason, you could say that too. Which I don't think they're willing to trade him right now. And he's a little bit more polished than Sochan. But I always like when Popovich was using him at a guard. Mm-hmm. At one point, I like it when guys get that kind of exposure because they get reps in different type of positions, so to speak, and they could get that out of them to know in a pinch I could run point. Right. But at the same time, it's not their full-time position.
Right.
So I like the idea that he got those reps. The fact that he can't shoot. The thing is coming off the bench, you don't really need the shooting as much. You got enough gunners and stuff like that off the bench. I'm fine with him not being off the bench. The Jeremy Sohan, on the other hand, may displace Josh Hart a little bit. May.
I will say. So I'll say this. I'm not looking for Jeremy Sohan, at least not the first year, at least traded to. He's not going to be playing 20, 25, 30 minutes a night. This is a guy that you bring in the second quarter with the second unit, as Josh is probably seeing. Because I think tonight, they try to pair Josh with Brunson a lot, right? So Cat sits in the first quarter, 5:30, 6 minutes in. So I'm trying to balance that. And unfortunately, because Cat is so inept, whenever Brunson's not in game, he just doesn't. He just loses all composure for the most part. Or he can't. Let me say lose all composure. He just can't lead a team like Brunson can. I need somebody who's going to at least get me second chance opportunities, at least defend the other team at an adequate enough level where I can get the ball back and I have a chance to go at whatever offense I'm trying to initiate with Cat in there and no Brunson. So I don't think he necessarily takes, and he's not. I don't think Sohan's going to be. Ending games for the most part, unless he's having a really good game, and then Mike Brown, I'll give Mike Brown credit. If you're having a good game, he'll leave you in late. I'll give him that credit.
He does, yeah.
So I don't see him necessarily taking Josh Hart's. And again, Josh Hart is another guy who I don't say he's breaking out. He's a little getting up there in age, but he's also a guy, energy guy. He needs to. We have to conserve. We have to start thinking about conserving Josh Hart, right? He talked about burning out last year. Granted, he got a lot more minutes on the Tibbs, but I'm also looking to conserve him. So that's the play I'm looking at. Conserve Josh Hart. Be that defensive sieve when he's, especially when Cat is in there. Have another ball handler too, who's not, who has some composure, right? Like you said, run a little point, not a lot, but maybe point with some screen set for him and be that kind of connective ball handler versus this Jalen Brunson. He's just not that type. So I like a Jeremy Sohan here in New York, and again working with Peter Patton. The only reason why I say is that if you have another ball handler in there, Jeremy Sohan, there's gonna be plays where Jeremy Sohan offensively is just gonna be in a corner or left by himself. And he has to be able to just give me a catch and shoot that's around 35, 36% catch and shoot I'm talking about. That's not great. That's just, I think that's actually below average in terms of catch and shoot threes, not overall threes. So just give me something like that. And again, Mike Brown said, this is why all these guys who say, I love when a coach talks. Okay, I'm going to hold you to your word. This is why Thibodeau wasn't giving a lot of color. He's like, all right, I'm going to coach the team I want without, I'm going to hold you to your word. Mike Brown said, I have this team here to develop guys, not just for the season, but for the future. Okay. Peter Patton, who you poach, who's supposed to be a high-level shooting coach, these are the experiments where it's like, okay, we got our Ryan Rollins, right? In terms of, not they play the same position, but we took a kid who was an afterthought one place, and now he's a legitimate piece for us going forward because we're able to develop him, whatever the deficiency he had, able to build up. So that's why I'm trading him. All the other stuff we could figure out, but we need dogs on this team, man. We don't have. Go ahead.
But the thing is like, okay, so what do you entice San Antonio to trade?
I gotta give him picks.
For?
I gotta give him picks. They're not playing the kids, so it's not as if we're trading for a guy that's, oh man, he's really part of our team. It's like, all right, just speed up this deal, man. I'm taking Yabusele, who has a player option, which works against us. I got to give you some second rounders someplace. And I'll give you a young player, Pacome. I don't want to give up Kolek, but...
Well, okay. But hear me out on what you're saying, because remember my argument, too, is about Cat.
Mm-hmm.
What if the offseason is, let's get Giannis? Everything that you take away from the table is something that you could have given up for Giannis. So it's not simple, because I think as is right now, as long as you could build a team that can mitigate the flaws of the team, which is Brunson's defense, which I thought last year during the playoffs, Brunson's defense was decent.
Yeah.
I think he could ramp up, but his usage is so high. I always tell you this, and I told you this with Randall. His usage was so high, I didn't mind his defense. Because you're doing so much on one end, and you're affecting the game in so many ways. Like, he's always on ball, and it's not. Mm-hmm. And people was like bashing Brunson about not passing the ball. That's cute, but at the same time, when he was passing the ball to other people, Mikal was having like 2 for 7 shooting nights. OG got hurt and he was shooting bad. Clarkson was doing horrible off the bench. Kolick wasn't even clicking for 5 games after the tournament. Mikal's numbers are starting to dip when it should be like you can't just say, hey, pass the ball. There's a reason why he's also clutching the ball, because he saw the success of passing the ball. And we constantly dismiss, hey, this happened last week, but this week he's not passing the ball and he's flipped back to old ways. Well, he's flipping back to old ways. Look at the other guy's numbers. He did pass the ball. Like, we can't just keep bashing people and not assess the whole picture. And then Sohan will add to another guy that can't shoot. So I believe they could insulate that, but for me, it just bothers me that I would prefer us not to have Cat, or have to someone more consistent than Cat and not as moody. Or heck, if you want to get a freaking cheerleader just for Cat, hire his now fiance Jordan Woods. Like, I want this guy to perform. I actually want this guy to succeed. I want people to know that.
Yeah, I do too. Look, man, I'm not the biggest fan of Cat.
We succeed, so
I'm not the biggest fan of Cat, but when he does well, it's like it's right there. Why don't you see it? You're right there. Like, and I'm not attacking the hot hand theory guys, whatever, but I got so mad last year when, these people were saying that we have to expand the game for Cat to shoot more. I'm like, what? First of all, that's not him being the most effective Cat was in the playoff versus the Pacers when he got Pascal and Miles Turner into foul trouble. And Carlisle had to, not say scramble, but change up his lineups around to try to better guard Cat. Go back to game 4, whichever one we lost. Game 4 was when we lost that third quarter. Cat was unstoppable. Those are the things that coaches look up like, we didn't game plan for Cat getting 2 of our bigs into foul trouble. Now I got to dig deep I got to get Thomas Bryant off the bench, whose only value was hitting those corner threes. Outside of Thomas Bryant was getting cooked. I don't want to do that. 2 of my defensive bigs cannot be in foul trouble because Cat is creating. That's a major issue. Not shooting threes. That's not like we have to think past.
The thing is, I understand the idea of shooting threes from the standpoint of he does need to mix it up and have a consistent. But the problem that no one likes to bring up, he's shooting very low from 3 for these past 2 seasons. Yeah. His percentages are not good. He's been better from the 2 than the 3. So keep driving the basket, as you say, but I did that. I'm like 6'7". But what is the best way? Because that's the problem. His best attribute is the 3 ball. If he can't shoot the 3, he can't defend, and he's leaving the team in 4-on-5s. And then he's arguing with refs, and he's also irritating teammates. At some point in time, we got to look at him and be like, dude, either you get back elite at shooting threes, or imagine this. If I were to devise a defensive plan, you know what I would do, Gmo? No one go above the 3-point line with Cat. You pressure him, you push him out, do whatever you got to do. You irritate him, you talk junk, you slap at the ball, you actually make his drives very hard. Sometimes you crash down because this season he is passing the ball a little bit better out the drive, but last season he wasn't. So I would do whatever I could, and I'll keep all eyes on Cat anytime he's about to drive the ball. And that's how I defend Cat every day, all day, every day, twice on Sunday. Like, after that, he's just gonna make mistakes and complain to refs. And then
Go ahead.
His shot is not good enough. So because I'm not coming out on the three to meet you, you gotta show me you can hit at least 4 of them.
Here's what I'll do too. If and I'm on the flip side of Cat. Cat has, unfortunately, and people say experience. Cat has actually fallen into the trap of the analytics crowd. Either shoot at the basket or hit a three. Cat, because his game is so, I don't say one dimensional. That's not the right way to put it. It's very linear. Where's Cat's stop and pop mid range jumper? People kill me and they'll say, "Oh well, if he missed a shot," but here's the thing: you're not getting calls to the basket because you push off a lot and you push off demonstrably. So it's right in front of the ref. It's like, yeah, offensive foul because you're an idiot. How about this? Guys already playing to the basket. How about you just stop your dribble and take the mid-range shot? You're a very good mid-range shooter. You're not getting calls to the basket. Now, I'm not saying doing this for the rest of the season or even for the rest of your career, but you have to throw a wrinkle to where now the defenses can't hone in on you. The play he had to play tonight, he drives on Danny Avdija. The Blazers were just waiting for Cat to drive to the basket, knowing that he drove to his right, had Danny Avdija, and then Klingon just came straight to the paint, and Cat tried to throw it up. It was terrible. He tried to. I think it got blocked or something. It was just a terrible shot. If he stops, as Avdija's already playing to his right, and Klingon's already just playing to the paint to try to help defend it. If he just stops and pops the shot, he probably hits the shot easily. This is what I'm talking about, setting wrinkles. A 3-point shot, it's not, let's add more. Okay, and only people that say he should add more threes. How are you going to do it? Pick and pops, that's not working. Play on the top of key, that's not working. Talk to me about how, that's why I would love to hear coaches. I would love to hear actual coaches talk about this stuff. And I don't hear a lot of coaches. I heard the video you sent. I saw the video, but the Nick sent the video from the 420 podcast. They're like, Cat. I think it's more than Cat's not fit. It's just, there's not a whole bunch you can do to so-called open up the, there's not a whole bunch you can do to so-called open up the game so you can shoot more threes. Cat has to devote himself to the pick and roll. Cat has to get his ass in a low post. Literally, the first play low post games he had today, the first play he had, I think was a pass to Mitchell Robinson down low. Mitchell Robinson's wide open and Mitchell Robinson made the dunk off the cut. Yes, you don't get points, but it makes you more. They set the doubles. They're going to start setting doubles on you. There's going to be guys open off the lift, guys cutting underneath, guys at the top. People think about this thing about opening up Cat's game by making him score more. That's not that should not be the thinking. It should be better spots on the floor, which I already said several of them, and then defense. I don't want to hear about this 3-point magical bullshit because when Cat's best offensive year, I don't think the Wolves went to the playoffs. If I remember, I think was he averaging 7 threes a game, 6 threes a game, some stupid crap like that. I don't think they made the playoffs, if I remember. So I don't know. Look, man, Cat's got to find his way. Again, I would love for Brunson to kind of be a little bit more leader in this regard in terms of telling Cat to come and set the screens. But honestly, I just don't think Cat wants to devote himself to that. Because the first time in a billion years, I've never seen Mitch Robinson, even though he's not even a great screener, I've never seen Mitch Robinson set so many screens in my life in the fourth quarter, in parts of the third quarter of this game versus the Blazers. I was impressed, and I've been begging for our offense to be a pick and roll offense for guys like Jalen Brunson, like you mentioned, just creating a little bit of artificial space so these guys can attack the defenders a little bit and put pressure on the defense. It helps neutralize the doubles they send on Brunson. And now I got a guy like Klingon. I got a slow big who doesn't want to play on the outside, having a compromised play drop back. It opens up the offense for this team. I wish Cat could devote himself to that. Maybe that's where some of the, I don't know if it's rift, some of this weird whatever between Brunson and Cat, maybe that's where it's coming from. Cat doesn't want to play that as much. I don't know what it is, but they need to find a way for Cat to devote himself to that because it just makes this offense a lot more effective. And Cat is going to get his spots. You just have to be patient. But yeah, Cat, man, like you said, I don't trust him on defense. Whenever Brunson's out, what game was it recently? Where Cat came into he was in the second half is when he didn't get a tech. He got into foul trouble, got frustrated, but he was actually attacking the basket well, took an ill-advised 3 for no reason, and then got and had to take him out and bring back in Brunson early because he just lost composure. I forget which game it was, but it's just like dogs. Like, what do you? I don't know, man. I don't have no answers for his mental, bro. But hope these guys can help him out, or help him find his way. We talked about Josh. We talked about who he wants. Sohan, Mikal Bridges, and OG. Is there anywhere else to open up their games offensively besides what I said? Pick and roll.
They just need those two need rest, like more than anything else to me. So, I'm not bothered by them. Like I know they'll be ready, but they do need rest. They need the All-Star break. Mikal hadn't missed a game. And he's not going to take games off. So it's really about finding a way to get him more rest during games, or like play him for a little bit and then take him out. That's why I want like McCullough Jr. and other guys like Pacome and stuff like that to come in or step up their games. But it is what it is. So
yeah, we really don't have like. I think the player. I think that it's like a 2-year project. And I'm interested to see how they utilize him next year and how his contract gets elevated. Is going to be Dink Pate.
Yeah.
I mean, his shot is still a little jank, but he has. I would say it's about him. And my biggest is just more so about his half-court game. I still want to see him be a better catch and shoot player because I just don't know if. I mean, if you try to bring him in and have him play like the Kevin Porter Jr. role, even though Kevin Porter Jr. also could facilitate, but if you have him play that role, I guess he'll be comfortable because he'll be heavy on the ball. I just want to see him be a little bit more comfortable off the ball in that offense. But in the G League, they just have him heavy on the ball, so you don't see a lot of catch and shoot with him. But I think he's a 2-year project. But I'm excited to see that. Just like ball handler wise, I'm just not sure what the answers. Sorry, not ball handler wise. Excuse me, young player wise. Because Diawara, I'm not the biggest fan of Diawara, but I like what he provides defensively. I think what Mike Brown, by the way, people killed, and I've said constantly over the past few days, people killed Tom Thibodeau for so-called not playing the youth. If Tom Thibodeau ever had Diawara give you 18 points in 18 minutes efficiently against the Pelicans, and the next game was 6 minutes, 7 minutes, and then no minutes for several games, y'all will be eviscerating Tom Thibodeau. Mike Brown did the same thing. And let me tell you about Mike Brown too. Mike Brown really only played the young guys, or you could argue this, because guys got hurt. Mike Brown ain't some guy who just sits up there and he loves the young players like, oh man, I love playing the young kids. Let's stop with this narrative. So I'm interested to see how these guys like KMJ and Diawara figure in when everybody's healthy.
Yeah.
Because we need fresh legs out there. And I'm not the biggest fan of Diawara, but I like what he's providing defensively. Passing lanes get clogged up. The game against the Spurs, if I remember, there were several plays where, if I remember, Wembayama would try to drive, and Cat actually played a good game defensively against Wembayama out of all players, of course. But there's several plays where Diawara was clogging up the paint. Guys can make easy drives into the basket. Like, I would like to see more of that. Now, granted, we don't have killers on our team. Like, we don't have a project where it's like, oh my gosh, we got the next such and such, a Jordan Poole type. We don't have that type. But let's see how Mike Brown develops some of these young players. Now you just mentioned it. Are there, granted, KMJ can't play in the playoffs. Diawara's a two-way?
I don't know about Diawara. I mean,
Kolek,
man, he can't dribble, bro. Come on, like
he's very linear. He's very linear, straightforward driving. I know.
I'm not worried about it. I'll play Dink Pate before I play Diawara in the playoffs because I just don't want to compromise him. Not to say that he can't be something in the future, but I'm just not looking for anything out of him. And what's his name? McCullough Jr. Like,
he can't play the wrong way. He's converted.
I can't see him playing either. But like, just a couple minutes just to play high level defense, a couple of steals. There's a wing lineup that they could play where you have Brunson, well, maybe not even Brunson, Deuce, or Kolick, because Kolick actually held up well defensively sometimes. Some type of wing. I don't know which one it would be, like McCullough or whoever, Josh Hart, Mikal, OG, and then Mitch, and just go all defense. Just try to lock teams down.
That's why
And we will
Malone's
see.
so bro, yo.
But
Ah,
you know, it,
I wish I was a GM. I would make the
yeah,
trade. I could
it's tough.
see
It really
Sohan
is tough.
killing on his team. Like you have this big, annoying wing who
But
covers space.
you still coming to the same conclusion that I had in the offseason with Ben Simmons. Like it's the same idea.
But no. Here's why I don't like Ben Simmons. One, he don't want to play basketball. His heart's
No,
not in basketball.
of course I get that part, but like
The
Ben
profile,
Simmons
the physical profile. Yes, the physical
it's the profile. Yeah, that's
Yes.
the point, and that's why they wanted him.
Right.
And okay, besides Ben Simmons, besides Sohan, who else? You can't name, like, there's not many guys that could fit that mold. Bobby Portis used to be that, but he can't guard in space like he used to.
Yeah, Bobby. It's
Scotty Barnes, you're not getting him.
yeah, you definitely get. It's just that Sohan is relatively cheap compared to some other guys, right? The Herb Joneses and.
But okay, let me ask you this.
18,
Because
I think.
my same question, if you take away what you could trade for Giannis, right? Does Sohan elevate the team to where it mitigates your need for Giannis? And does it cover up for Cat's miscomings?
Yes.
So,
If Sohan can shoot the shot, if he could be an adequate catch and shoot player, I think he can cover. Because you still have, if you're trading for Giannis, gotta make the contracts match, right? So that's what, 50 something million,
yeah.
right? I have to trade either a cat. I gotta trade OG and another player. Even if you're trading, well, you're still trading some key players on this team. As much as I like Giannis, he has been getting hurt. I'm just not sure after you trade for Giannis if you still have enough, because we still struggle with depth from our bench.
Yeah.
So if you're taking players away and you're adding Giannis, who's again a great talent,
He could, if he could average 40, then you don't need much more.
that's and to the defense too. But look at when they won a championship. Let's not act like those Bucks teams didn't have talent. I mean, you had Portis.
No, I get it, but we'll have at least 4 guys that we could depend on, maybe 5.
And who would that be? If you trade, who are you gonna trade for Giannis then? OG?
More than likely, it'd be some type of OG cat trade, and one of them got to get
Cat
routed.
and OG. That's 80 million. That's like 80
No,
million.
I get that, but you gotta more or less they gotta go separate places. So you're gonna have to get the
gotcha,
guys
okay.
back. So to me, if you trade OG, I'm trying to get Derrick Jones back. I'm trying to get Vucevic or Ayo, something like that. Like, but or to like what I posed to you before, OG
Wait,
for
did you just say Ayo DeSamo?
yeah.
Oh, okay, interesting.
Maybe I'm just trying to like spitball or
No, it's cool. It's cool. I'm just saying,
like
you just
Patrick Williams, or I'm just trying to like make the money match, but like send them off different places.
right.
Or you try to replace Mitch. There's not many replacements for Mitch. Like it's so difficult with the way the team is constructed and the flaws of the team. You're trying to cover up. I feel like we could survive covering up Brunson. Cat is my biggest problem because, again, whenever I talk about Cat, one of our biggest problems is there's no resistance at the rim.
none.
The liner, like you could get once you get Brunson and Cat inside the play, it's a straight drive to the basket, and that's
Yep.
frustrating. That's tough. Sohan would be nice because he's young and he could cover up space. But then when you think about the fact that it's consistently he can't shoot, and then like I have to keep covering up for this guy, so that means like I'm gonna get burnt out. I'm burnt out talking about it. That's just my take, but we could change topics now.
No,
It's
no, no. It's look, man. It's Cat. He's gonna be topical because it's like you make this trade. I know people kill McCall because you trade the picks and stuff, but Cat was really supposed to be the number 2 guy, right? And I didn't like the trade, but if you make it, you have to have true confidence in this guy, and he just gives me absolutely no confidence as a number 2 guy. Like, shoot, you could argue there many times, even during their championship run with the Bucks, Chris Middleton was your 1B player. There are many times Giannis didn't want to take a shot late, and Chris Middleton had some moments in that championship run. So I don't even get that from Cat, where I could feel comfortable. So it's tough, but I just don't think the Giannis trade is gonna happen. I can see Giannis going to, unfortunately, the Heat, just because we just don't have the picks, really. I think that's what they're gonna be banking on. I don't think the Bucks gonna be looking there to really build whatever talent they get. It's gonna be, oh yeah, we're gonna truly fully rebuild. I just don't think the Knicks have attractive enough picks. But I do think that the Bucks will be fair to Giannis and try to get him to a place where he'd feel comfortable. I don't think they're gonna truly screw him over and trade him to the freaking Grizzlies or something like that, some Siberia type situation. So we'll see. The Knicks do have upcoming on Wednesday. We have 2 days off. We got the Kings coming up. West Coast trip. I'm not sure I'm gonna cover that game. I gotta get sleep. But we are on a West Coast trip. The Kings, the Warriors, the Suns, the Mavericks actually coming back home. So it's a weird 2-game trip. How do you feel about these next 2 games coming up? You probably don't. I know Nick says, "Oh, I don't care about these games," but
no,
well, talk about this. How about the slide recently? From what you said, I know Josh has been out, but what have you seen from the slide recently in terms of confidence for the future? Does it give you doubt about this team being able to reach a championship level? Do we have enough depth in the squad? Do you think the league has figured out the Knicks, especially Jalen Brunson, who again is not getting foul calls, 26 in free throw attempts? How do you feel about this past slide by the Knicks? 2 and 6 in the last 8.
So when I look at that, I'm not bothered by that. Like, teams go through stuff during the season. It's gonna happen regardless. There's no perfect team. The big thing for me is like, these guys need rest. You want the depth to be at a position where they could start giving guys mix and match, or at least, okay, you want our depth to be at a position where we could mix and match guys and give guys rest. So when we came out of the play-in tournament, which was, I like the fact that we won it, it gives you a good concept of, like, Kolek could hold his own if he continues on this path. Can he develop fast enough, right? Because it gave us a second ball handler. He actually held up defensively, all that stuff. So now you get the hype cycle going on. But then in the losses, you see Kolek is still in his second year, still in his first year of playing games. Like all that kind of stuff. But at the same time, like, you could see the concept building. Do we keep on going like that, or do we go after Alvarado? Do we need to make a trade? I say the necessity of a trade is a mixed bag, and the trade deadline, for everyone to know, is coming up very soon. So I don't want to put all my eggs in that basket. It could be a little bit of fool's gold, because some of the stuff that we came out, I hadn't talked to anyone. These guys may be gassed and they just need a break to refresh, come back, and let's go.
But I could have sworn getting rid of Tibbs, these guys gonna get less minutes, which they are. Damn, they need a break. Yeah, that's interesting.
Are they?
They compared to
Well,
that,
no,
I
no,
know.
I'm saying break because the playing tournament was exhausted.
Oh, okay,
That's
okay, fair enough. Okay,
that's where I'm coming from with that. Like that playing tournament, again, the teams that won the playing tournament hadn't even made it out the first round after.
right.
So like it's tough for me to just dismiss that and be like, well, do you even want to play in the playing tournament going forward?
Right.
And of course, as always, anytime James Dolan unhinged his jaw and starts speaking, I listen. And once he's activated and awakened, the pressure on the coach rises. I said that from the beginning. We enabled him to fire the coach, probably despite what Leon wanted. I set the table already. Masai Ujiri is right there. He is unemployed, if I'm not mistaken.
Oh Lord. Oh
The
Lord.
pressure is on. I'm not saying no, Leon is not in trouble or anything like that. I'm just saying anytime we give James Dolan an excuse to do something,
Mm-hmm.
I feel like that fool will mess things up and do it.
When he came out with that interview recently,
Oof.
and he's basically talking about we gotta evolve, and that's from him. That's not from Leon.
Yeah, that is from him.
That's like dogs. First of all, you don't. The guy's done a good job of not talking for the most part these past few years, and he came out because, like you, I think that it was a signal to the guys like, hey, I'm gonna start putting words out there, which I think is stupid. But James Dolan owns a team, and it's James Dolan.
Yeah, I mean, it's him.
And he's put, and unfortunately, he's putting that. Now, granted, there is going to be a crossover because once Brunson's contract comes up, he keeps playing like this. There's just no way you can underpay him again. It's just impossible.
Yeah, of course.
So it's the roster's not going to look the same. So they do have to pick it up. Because I think that the Cat, not to say that Dolan didn't like it, but I think the Cat trade and obviously Macau trade, those were your big steps to the championship. I mean, it's obvious, right? But the Cat is a major one. And it's just not, I don't think it's panning out like Dolan would like to see. So unfortunately, the pressure's on. I just think that it's going to suck. If we lose a guy like Brock Aller, who I know teams are just chomping at the bit to make him the head of basketball operations. If we lose him, we're screwed. You might as well just get, like you said, Masai Ujiri and just break it down. So I'm more concerned about what happens with him in terms of like, does he leave and see if this is going to be a situation where Dolan's going to meddle and change things up, get rid of coach or not coaches, I guess, but get rid of guys. But again, too, Mike Brown, I don't even think was Leon Rose's first choice. Leon Rose probably caught off guard like, what that? We don't even have time. We didn't have time to reach our tentacles to get the coach we want in terms of a Jason Kidd or, be able to steal a coach from someplace else who's currently hired. So unfortunately, James Dolan's put the timetable, but yeah, go ahead. Okay.
And Kidd might be on the chopping block at the end of the season. You never know. Like that, I like the coach to be secure to where he could just make decisions and not look over his shoulder. That's my thing. And I don't want anyone to think that I'm saying his job is in peril. It may not be. And he may have like 5 years.
Right.
But we're talking about James Dolan. And that's what I hate. That's what I don't like.
How would Masai Ujiri, what do you think he would do? He would probably... I can't say... He liked Giannis a lot.
Of course.
If I remember. Because I remember several people trying to hide him. The Hawks trying to hide him. And that failed miserably because their coach went from the Hawks to the Bucks, actually. What's that guy's name? Drew. Larry Drew.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know if he made... I don't know how he could make the trade, but you could see him trying to make that splash play for Giannis. I don't know, but Masai's always been like a slow, calculated type of developer.
He is.
I can see him trying to draft and develop, but then he'd have to break the team down. I don't know. Masai, I respect Masai a lot, but yeah, they better make it work, man. You just gotta do something with Cat, man. What the hell do you do with Cat, bro? That is the big elephant in the room, bro. It's like he can't be a number 2 guy, man. He can't. How do you make this guy buy it? Like, I've had my reservations on Cat for years, and unfortunately, it's coming true, man. Suta, Ace of Kings, man. He hates Cat, and it's just like every concern I've had on Cat, bro. He finds a way to prove me right, and I don't want that, man. Like, I want to see games where Brunson's shooting 3 for 11 to start out a game, and Cat controls a game from the second quarter to the middle of the You just want to see him be able to control as a number 2 guy. I've seen that with Chris Middleton. I've seen that with Jalen Williams, even though SGA was getting calls a lot last year too. But I've seen where it's like Jalen Williams would give you 38, and it's like, yeah, this was more of a Jalen Williams type of game. SGA had his 30 and 6 assists, but this was a Jalen Williams dominant. You couldn't stop him. He was controlling the pace of the game the whole way. I've seen those games, bro. It's just I don't know with Cat, man.
Yeah.
But any final thoughts, man, as we head out, man?
Dude, I did not know James Borrego was coaching the Pelicans.
Yes, he was. That's your boy, man.
That's my dude.
Boy.
That's my dude.
Hold up. He said, Gmo, you never speak on Tibbs' poor coaching in game 1 and game 2. Bro, you know what's the craziest thing? I sat up here and I said all the ways in which
You don't have to defend yourself, bro.
Am I? I've said it all the time. Bro.
The real ones know, bro. You call him out already.
So many times. I got mad when he didn't play Pacone. I got mad when he stuck with certain lines where Josh Hart was struggling when he didn't have legs last year late in the season. Yep. We didn't have legs in the playoffs. I've called it out. I've called it out when they did not make the 2-man game work like it did in early in the season. Like,
I think that they're thinking with defending Tibbs. We're just saying that not much has changed under Mike Brown.
Thank you.
That's the difference. We're not defending Tibbs. I even said Tibbs. I'm the biggest Tibbs fan here. Tell y'all right now, I said Tibbs needed to get fired. Yeah. But at the same time, I'm not gonna sit here and act like much has changed. And that's the deceptive part, because he sprinkled a couple minutes to a couple young guys. People think it's changed and the offense looks good and there's some ball movement. Well, the usage rate says
different.
It's the same. Jalen
Brunson has a 32% usage rate. That's higher than last year.
Yeah, it's way higher.
The only off-ball play we run is twirl at. We do not do anything that is so astronomically different. Our offense is dribble drop penetration.
It's the same plays without the screen. They just duck them under the screen. They're just not screening and just keep on moving.
We're literally.
But that's too high level. We need to keep it.
Yeah, let's not even, because it's just, look, man, and I'm fine. I haven't said, look, I'm fine with Tibbs being fired, let him retire. It's just that.
No, I want Tibbs to go to Washington and put him in the playoffs.
That's true. And get out draft pick. That's true. I would love for Tibbs to be in some low level team. If it's not Washington, be in some place in the West and get some low level team to the playoffs. You'd be like, they got to the Kings? Got to the playoffs?
Oh my gosh.
The funniest thing is that a guy like Tibbs, he would get a team like the Kings to the play. They probably
get Washington to the playoffs. Stop playing.
And Washington, like I said, they have some
Alex Sarr right now. Alex Sarr is balling.
I can't stand Alex Sarr, but Alex Sarr is
he's playing well.
He is.
He's one of the best defenders in the league.
He is, and my son Kai Sean too, man. Actually. He would be with the Wizards past this year, because I just want that draft pick. Now the Wizards, they're not going to try to play Trae Young, so you get that 8th pick, that 1 through 8 pick.
The second round picks are still good. I'm not. It is what it is.
I want Jaden Quitnance from freaking UK, if we could get a mid lottery or something like that. But yeah, man, I'm not. Shoot some over the AD, man.
To get.
But here's the thing: why don't y'all? I don't see as much criticism on Mike Brown. Right, y'all got it. Y'all killed Tibbs.
That's just right now. That's just right now. Trust me, it's coming.
Y'all,
I'm telling y'all, better pray we don't get kicked out in the first round. I'm gonna be silent. I might not even come back home yet.
Oh man! And then I just saw
Wait, I'm telling you, do
I
not
s-
let that happen.
if the way that's what I'm scared about, man. And this is why I wish somebody could talk to Jalen Brunson, where it's like you have to almost play mind games with Jalen Brunson too to like convince him to be. And I'll give credit to Jalen Brunson. He has I won't say he's toned down the hero ball. He's let other guys play. I think he's still processing. Is like Jalen Brunson has to almost pull himself. He sees a team struggle. He can't help but like get in there and try to carry them.
Try. Yeah.
I like what I saw from him today. The first half, I know he had 5-6 points in the first quarter. For the most part, he played. He moved away. He said, "Hey, I'm gonna let these guys operate. I'll get my gravity over here in the corner, let them operate, and when need be, I'll come around." He's trying. But when I saw him in that huddle, what game was it? It was one of the losses we had, and they did like a little put your hands into the huddle. And Jalen Brunson did not even, his hand didn't even touch the rest of it. He just like had it out there like, all right, whatever. When you tune out a coach, that's.
I don't think he's still not the coach.
I saw, look, man, I saw Jalen Brunson not put his hand, he wasn't even look at the huddle. He was like, all right, whatever. I gave what he's half at. Mike Brown, you said it. Mike Brown wants to be friends with everybody.
I didn't say that.
No. You didn't say no. You didn't say. I'm just going back to right. You didn't say it. Let me correct myself. Nick didn't say that. Nick just sent the thing at Fat Joe about Mike.
Good job,
Mike
guys.
Brown has. Yeah, you can't. You gotta bark on. Look, man. The greatest of coaches are not saying they've never been friends. They have guys who respect, but you have to be an enemy to somebody. Matt Barnes said it too. He said he's too nice of a guy, bro. If I see Cat, come on, bro.
Steve, look at how Steve Kerr like goes at it with Draymond. Like
Draymond walked to the. He left the team. Yo, Draymond left the team.
Go ahead, take your break.
Go F yourself. You need that sometimes, and sometimes you have to set a clear line with some of these guys, bro. Where it's man. One of the best moments in any movie, Master and Commander with Russell Crowe, where one of the whatever you call them on the ship, generals, whatever the hell, the officers, was sitting there being laughy-dovey, whatever, and allowing one of the shipmates to disrespect them. And Russell Crowe said, "Man, get that nine tails and beat the shit out of him." He was like, "Oh, he's just drunk." He's like, "Oh, you're not their friend. We're here to freaking run up. You're not their friend. They got to run this ship. These guys got to respect you. They ain't got to like you." I'm a paraphrase. I'm not saying it right. Right? And they whooped the living daylights out. He gave him 1, 2. You have to. I'm not saying you be vitriolic, whatever, but some of these guys, if Cat plays drop back, and you tell this guy, stop playing drop back. If Cat is not setting a screen, if these guys aren't going for the basketball, let me tell you something. The reason why I say is because I'm watching some of these other teams, right? Pistons, right? I'm not saying the Pistons aren't a good team, but when a play like Jenkins, whatever his name is, when these little bit players feel energized to make the extra play versus you, that's not an individual thing. That's a thing. That's a team mindset thing. This Knicks team doesn't play with a team mindset that we got to go out and kill teams. That we in some other we playing on the road against the Pistons. We gotta make sure that they don't think that the thing that we had last year against was a fluke. That we gotta go out to war. I don't feel that from this team. It's individual plays. Hey Brunson, can you bring us back from a 12-point deficit? Hey OG, can you give us 3 stops in a row? That's not cohesive basketball. I have to get it to where even my lowest common denominator, like the Cavaliers game, when freaking Kolek. Donovan Mitchell has a fast break dunk and Kolek is going there again to steal. I gotta feel that where my lowest common denominator player is giving us all out effort because they want to win that badly. I have to see that every day from the team as a collective. Are there any days where Brunson has a bad game? Of course. OG has, of course. Macau bad, of course. But it can't be the effort ain't there. Anthony Edwards said it best a few years ago. He said, "Man, the Knicks don't have an individual top defensive player. But they say that you're going to work for every shot you take."
Yeah, but we don't have that kind of identity anymore, though. That make you work for everything. We don't have that part.
But it wasn't necessarily the individual play. But it was the call.
No, I get what you're saying. I'm just saying, like, The bad part is that bothers me sometimes is what Detroit is now. We used to be
Used to be son.
what even Portland is now. We used to be that team that you go in and you play, and after that you like, man, they beat us up.
Yeah.
Like you get like put through the ringer and stuff like that. We don't
Even
have
if you
that
win, it's a
like that
Pyrrhic
anymore.
victory. It's like even if you win, it's like, damn, that wasn't fun. I don't.
Yeah, that was a slugfest or something like, you know. But it is what it is. Again, we could easily make the finals, and everything that we're saying now is in the like it doesn't matter.
I pray. I pray. I don't. I
Oh,
would
trust
kill
me.
for a championship. I don't care. We have 5 Chris Dudleys on this team starting. I just want to see a championship.
Ooh, I'm sorry, man. I hate Reddit, bro. I'm
What
sorry.
happened? What happened? What happened?
I no. Oh man, I'm gonna send you the link. Anyway, go ahead. Go ahead. Go ahead. It's all good. It's
Now
all good.
we about to close out, man. I don't know when Nick has. I can't do weekly because Nick is not free. Last time I was supposed to have Darcy on, he didn't come on the damn. What same show I was doing by myself. So I don't know. Darcy's probably blazed up, man. But soon my guy Darcy, he was asking me when a lot. Look, I would love to have lives, bro. It's just people working and just the time to be off. But I'll let y'all know. I'm gonna try to film some stuff because we gotta talk about. I gotta talk about some of the stuff I'm seeing. But last thing before you leave, man, Denny Avdia. Can you riddle me this? Why is that Denny Avdia doesn't get any hate and he's number 2 in the league in free throw attempts? He's averaging 26 points a game. Brunson is 26.
Bro,
Yes.
Denny and Cade's numbers are the same.
In what universe? This is what I hate about basketball fans who hate on Brunson. Brunson is 26 in free throw attempts a game. You can't argue that Brunson's not talented. Denny Avdia, who I don't dislike. I think he's a decent player. Everyone knows he's not a 26-point game scorer. And yet he's getting to the line the second most in the league in terms of free throw attempts. Because of the rep. Even your man Ime Udoka said, they say, is Denny Avdia hard to guard? I think it was Ime Udoka. He's like, oh, why is he having such a... He's like, the refs. Zebras. Why doesn't he get that hate but Brunson does? Denny Avdia, really? No moves, no shimminess. Your man, after Brunson, actually, I would say shut him down, was playing some good defense in that fourth quarter. Denny Avdia had to keep passing back to Caleb. Why does Brunson get so much hate from the league? He doesn't insult nobody. He doesn't showboat. He doesn't do anything to make you hate. Why doesn't he get the respect in the league? Now I heard people, they compare who's a better point guard. They said Cade or Brunson. It was on the 420 show. They said, oh, no, I like Cade better. If Brunson was on any other team, bro, he would be celebrated like Isaiah Thomas was a few years ago several years ago with the Celtics. Brunson gets absolutely no respect in this league. He's get called a flopper despite the fact he's not even close to top 10, 15 in terms of free throw attempts. What is it about Brunson that makes people hate him besides him being on the Knicks?
I don't know. I mean, it don't matter what people say, man. Like, they gonna do what they want to do. They gonna say what they want to say. Denny, I give Denny props. He's played well this season, but at the same time, like as long as they give Brunson respect in the playoffs,
Fair enough.
that's all I care about. Because we need to get to the finals. I'm just saying that.
That's it.
I'm just letting you all know the third round is not good enough.
It's not.
The second round is definitely not good enough, and you better not get kicked out in the first.
You have no Pacers this year. The Celtics, I know Jalen. We lost to the Celtics because Jalen Brown. I don't believe in Jalen Brown being that guy. Regardless of the East is open for the Knicks in terms of championship.
And don't lose to the Celtics.
Oh, dude, you cannot lose to the Celtics.
You can't lose to the Celtics.
You can't.
I'm just saying. It is what it is. You better not lose to Detroit. You better not lose to the Celtics.
You can't. You got to get to the finals.
You got to get to the finals.
That's it.
And it's unfair to Mike Brown that he's in this position.
Hey, Mike Brown want to take the damn job? Nah, bro. F all that.
No. I'm just saying because James Dolan got involved. Period.
That's true, but you look, man. Mike Brown You wanted the job because you just don't want to be unemployed. Not saying you should be unemployed. You took the job. You said all this cool stuff in the media. You did all your little homework assignments. You're the goody two shoes. We're gonna run this. We're gonna run that. We're gonna run some read and react and some as if all the coaches around the league probably looking like, yo, this dude's a suck up. Like you should up here acting like we don't try to run this stuff, bro. You know what I'm saying? Try like you're some genius. Like, come on, son. Just say you're gonna just give the cookie cutter crap and go play a game, bro. So you doing all this, Mike Brown? You got it. You put yourself in a situation. I need to see a finals, bro. Because they fire. Look, you can fire Tibbs if the Knicks knew how to hold a freaking lead. I don't want to go back to this pain, bro. Mike Brown better take us to the finals, bro. That's it. I don't got much else, man. Knicks win tonight. We sound so depressed. Knicks.
No, and that's the bad part because I think he's doing a decent job. I'm not saying he's bad or anything like. He's doing a decent job. The offense looks a little bit better, but like there's room for improvement.
That bum ass zone, bro. Man, get that. Yo, people so hype. Yo, man, the zone might help. That zone ain't doing shit. We ran 3-2 zone. It got
never. And you got Cat. Like, anyway, it is what it is.
But the zone's supposed to hide Cat. It
is what it is. Like I said,
yo, Nick. I don't want to be these haters, bro. I don't want to be these haters. Son. That zone is ass, bro. That zone is BS, bro. How you break a 3-2 zone? How you break a 3-2 zone with all your plays being dragged out well above the 3-point line against the 76ers, and then you get an easy pass to Dominic Barlow and some cutting ish? That's not even a 2-1-2. They're not even breaking the zone the traditional way. They broke the zone because these dudes don't. I'm sorry. Let me just close the show out. Guys, I appreciate you guys, man. You guys are the best. Peace, God bless, man. Real AD, smooth, cool, breezy. Thank you for the. I know Anthony Dunbar's kill. You said let the East be open for the last 3 years. That's the biggest indictment on Tibbs. You sure the East was open the last? Oh my gosh, y'all trying to make it a Tibbs argument. I don't want to argue about Tibbs no more. He said if you lose the first, yeah, AD is just trying. He said, Smooth Cool Breeze said, yo, we lose in the first round. Those gonna get rid of the front office, the coach. But put like this, if he does that, it's gonna be another disservice because let's be honest. Okay, maybe Masai, but you're also creating a lot of distrust in the NBA in terms of executive. Who would want to? What high level or hot shot budding executive would want to come to the Knicks if you fire these guys for getting to the play? Because remember, Popovich said it best. He's like, it's the Knicks. The Knicks have had a rep for being dog shit from the front office to the players for years. That's why I have so much respect for Tibbs because he cleaned it up. Yes, fire him for the championship. He cleaned it up, bro. Go ahead.
Gmo, nothing matters until the playoffs. We'll see.
We'll
see. That's it. We'll see.
I'm just trying to think who being our way, bro. Who could? Maybe that's what they're doing. Hopefully that's what they're doing. They're trying to conserve themselves for the playoffs.
Again, we'll see.
All right, guys. I'm about to be out, man. Nick G, as always, man. I appreciate you coming through, man. If I don't have taping something, I'll try to do something one of these days. Or I'll just tape something and talk. And we'll break down some film or something like I did last time. So stay tuned for that, man. But guys, peace to God bless. I will catch you guys on the next one. We out. Peace, 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 peace.